gold, please. Finally back from vacation, time to pay the monthly tribute again.
Hello everybody, we are back again. Today it is Tuesday, so we were on yesterday for Tarkov's events, or at least the start of the events that happened over the weekend, but I wasn't around for it, so we got into it yesterday. Managed to get ourselves quite far along the pathway actually, which was pretty good. Pretty pleased with our progress. So hello everyone, we're going to be back at it again. Shine, back from vacation, time to pay the monthly tribute. Thank you so much for the 17 months, man. That's a long time. Appreciate the support, dude. It's been well over a year. It's crazy. Yeah, boy, and Rift. Yeah, boy. Hello, Michael. Hello. Finally caught one of these live. Excellent. The struggle continues, indeed. Well, we're going to have a big problem when we get a bit later on in the questline, I think, with this Machete thing. But we're going to have to see what happens. Don't really know yet how it's going to work out. One positive of all the things that have happened so far is we've managed to get a lot of our stuff back in insurance, which is quite funny. No hardcore today, though. No hardcore. We'll carry on with this stuff. Thank you so much to Ricard. Thank you for becoming a member of the Giga Gamers, equivalent to a Twitch sub but on YouTube. So thank you very much for that. There's a small but growing contingent of you guys over there. I added it because basically people asked me to. So I do appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So where did we get to? So yeah, we're not playing hardcore today. We're carrying on with the events because these events and the questline in particular, the Terror Group Trail, leads to what may be a unique reward in Tarkov that we've never seen before, which is a permanent stash upgrade. This may be the case. It seems like it probably will be the case, or almost certainly will be the case, but it's very hard to know. And so, but you don't want to miss out on something like that, so we're going along with it and trying to do it. We'll see what happens. That's the thing. I don't really know. Normal scavs are cracked? Hello. Yes, they are. Or at least they can be sometimes. We had the weird scavs yesterday, which was just crazy. But okay, where are we at? I'm going to see Lightkeeper when I get home in half an hour. Nice, good job. Yeah, Lightkeeper's a funny one. It's good to go and see him for the first time because it does feel like the first thing that's like a bit different, you know, on Tarkov than anything else we've had in the past. Azurius, how many more parts do you think we'll have before wipe? I wonder if it's worth getting my friend to start the quest line. I don't really know. I mean, so where we're up to now publicly, I'm on part 6, but I think we're going to be up to part 9 relatively quickly by the end of today. I mean, actually, we'll be on part 9 pretty soon, I hope. You have to go through part... So I think part 11 is auto-completed if you're a Lightkeeper guy. If you've already done 13 is where it kind of resets. And then you need part 14 after that. So those ones are kind of complicated, and they have to get some reagents. I don't really know. I actually still need to read through all of the blurbs to see if there's anything in there. I did part 14 myself yesterday. Oh, okay. Did you have the green key card, or did you just go and wait for somebody to open it? I'm guessing the last quest is Thursday, and the whole quest line expires on the 10th. I don't know. Yeah. End rewards. Well, this is the thing. We think that you might get a permanent stash upgrade. My friend had it. Let's see. Hello, Cuts. Hello. You can see my kits actually needs completely repairing here. But what we did do, so overnight we crafted another 2 bitcoins, one of which I already handed into the dude. And the second one, which we are going to put in now. It's quite useful having the Bitcoin farm for this. Without it, it's a bit annoying. We went and farmed 1 yesterday, but all the other 4 came from the Bitcoin farm, which is good. So we're going to go and hand that in now. I've ended all my lab sets 2 weeks ago. Oh, man. Yeah, part 6, you have to hand in the 5 physical bitcoins. It doesn't need to be finding raid, so you can go and die with them in your butt or whatever. But Bitcoin farm is the easiest part for that, so let's do that one. Part 5 and 7 and 11 is available. So this one, I think you accept this one. But this is failed for me because I already have done this. This is the Lightkeeper kind of like makeup quest if you didn't get Lightkeeper before this quest happened, if that makes sense. So what's Prapor got over here? Terror Group. Yeah, ask the mechanic to code the laptop, which we've done. And then I think, do we go back to... someone else has got something to do. Who is it? Here we go. Terror Group Part 7. Come in, mercenary. I suppose you're anxious to know what the analysis shows. Simply put, after the drug is administered, control between the dorsolateral and the dorsomedial prefrontal cortex is increased. The medial superior cortex is inhibited. And okay, I understand. I'll make it even simpler. It's a truth serum, or an intermediate version of trying to create one. Because even after a short time, the opposite effect occurs. The patient stops distinguishing truth from fiction, becomes delusional, cognitive impairment takes place. The serum has Sanatar written all over it, I'll tell you that. Please explain the situation. The Peacekeeper, this diabolical drug must not leave Tarkov, or better yet, it must be completely destroyed. So you accept this thing, then we've got to go and deal with Peacekeeper for part 8. This one, you kind of like whittle through these, I think. Good day, mercenary. So you're asking for my help. Yes, I could arrange it, but not for free, and I'm afraid you don't have the resources to buy a favour of this magnitude. The blue helmets need more resources. Weapons, financial, human. Can you at least get me 3 tank battalions so I could finally stop bloodshed in the region? Exactly. Only government structures have these resources. What can we do? What we can do is get HQ to decide to increase my funding. Let's make it look like the RUAF has started pouring in huge sums of money into supporting the Tarkov group. Then Vista will definitely sign the necessary papers, and then it's all done. So mercenary, a favour for a favour. So on this one, we have to basically kill 10 scavs in each place. Streets, interchange, custom, factory, woods, reserve, lighthouse, shoreline. We have to kill them with Russian gear. 10 in each. It's not too bad. And then we'll be on to the next one. But still, every now and then, I go and... I guess you can still get given these. Not that I need them. Okay. Oh, so we finished this one too. Okay. Yeah, fine. I think you could take it from here. Okay, cool. Good. Right. Were you going for the bitcoins? But reset my account and struggled to get them. I was yesterday just because I wanted to speed it up slightly. But basically, I needed one extra one so that by the time the stream came along, I would have enough. So which we did find. We found one. Having fun with the quests anyway. That's on a machete to keep me from finishing. Yeah, I mean the quests are good, but I just think it's a bit of a missed opportunity to do, you know, to do something that everybody could be part of. Have you read what quests want down the line? Yeah, well, I mean, after this one, you need to go and do... Well, there's not actually that many. So there's part 8 after this. Sorry, part 9 after this, which is the painful one. That one doesn't seem to have anything after it for now. On the other angle, after part 13, you've got the one where you have to go and get this flash... V4 flash drive, reflash the encoded doodad, and then go to labs and get some reagents from the lab. But you need a green card for one of them. But, I mean, if somebody opens it, then that's fine. But you didn't do part 8 when it came out. That one is annoying. I don't think it's too bad, is it? Oh, you can buy the repeats for 15k. Oh, I see. I don't need this though, right? I don't need these. I can just sell them. I hope I haven't made a mistake then. Lots of people quitting over the green card. Yeah. So the question is, so with this one, we have to do... Oh, sorry, it's Peacekeeper, isn't it? We have to do RUAF. Now, I can't remember exactly what this counts as. It's basically anything. I think, does the VSS count? Let's check. I think it should. VSS does count, okay. Although, to be fair, it's like, we're trying to kill scabs, so it depends where we want to go. I don't necessarily like the VSS that much. Doesn't really matter, actually. We won't be able to wear the goons thing, though. So we need to do... So kill 10 scavs. This is what the wiki says. 10 scavs with a Russian weapon whilst wearing a Russian armor vest, armor chest rig, and an armored helmet. So, well, not armored helmet, but a helmet. So any of these weapons, AK, 100, 74, 74U, blah, 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 VSS, blah, blah, blah. Helmets, of those, what do you want? SSH-68, Altin, 6B47, LSHZ. I don't think there's any class 5s really, is there? Favorite helmet, Vulcan. I think we're Ratnik City. I wonder if I've got one of those to hand. I might just even have one lying around. Maybe not. We'll go buy one. I wonder if that was more expensive than the other thing. So we got that. Then we can do... Actually, we've got this. So I'm going to go with this guy. Because that is a part of it, I believe. Reduce T5. Yeah, and I like the Reduce T5 anyway. Okay. Guess we'll just go with 3 mags then, I suppose, if we got this guy in. No biggie, really. We're going to be killing scavs, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Yeah, no, so I'm kind of playing catch up when it comes to these quests. Actually, if I'm going with a slightly scuffed one of these, we should go and get this, I think. Just in case for the old heavies. What happened to my nades? Bought a couple of those. I should buy a couple of the others. I've not been playing any scav on this particular account, which is the reason why I don't have many nades now. Like, I don't need loads, but we'll just take in a couple. Or just one or something, just in case. It's very useful just to have one, at least. Oh yeah, we're still using the VSS. We'll take this, take this. How much more do I have? SP6. 179? Oh, that's enough. Now we need a CMS. Anything from Papal? Yeah. Hey, how are you doing? How was the weekend? It was good, man. A lot of family stuff, so I basically ignored Tarkov over the weekend. What was in here? Golden Star. Do I have another one of those? So that's why we're playing catch up slightly, but I don't mind that. That's fine. I don't normally play Tarkov at the weekend. Usually just keep that to in the week. Right, so then from here, we'll go and use that Golden Star in here. Make some more Protols. Blood set and 3 meds. Quiet. Hills, yeah, good. And I need to repin this. Not sure why it's unpinned. There we go. There we go. Right. So we've got that craft underway. Cool. So then we've got... Yeah, it depends where we want to go for this first, really. This should be fine for what we're doing here. Right, we've got to go to every single map. So where do we think is going to be a good place to go first off? Could be factory, I guess. Quran counts? Oh, nice. Okay. Okay with events being elite? Maybe. I don't think it was necessary, though. Might need T7s. We have condors. Do you think it won't work if I have them on? We'll take them off just in case. No quest changes yet. Have you made them add the SP8 barter? I think they should. Add a new Peacekeeper barter at 2 weeks with T7s. Interesting. I think you should be doing these tasks on hardcore. Yes. What's the plan for getting SP8? I don't really know. Honestly, camping the Flea is probably easier. Genuinely, it's probably easier. I haven't really thought about it yet because it's going to take us a while to do this one. We're just going to have a quick look. We did actually see one yesterday on here. And I probably should have bought it. It was 18 million. I was like, should we just buy this now? Thing is, they're going to be instantly purchased. There's just nowhere near enough of these guys. Just nowhere near enough is the problem. The supply is like non-existent. You can get them on the Flea. You can. There's just none here. There's just none here. Keeps dialogue with part 14 says there's a piece of the puzzle along those lines, which is 2 GPSM, 1 MCC. Oh, here's a piece of the puzzle. Interesting. Don't mind when they're tough, but here you rely way too much on RNG. Exactly. I agree. Not customs. Factory VSS is crazy. It is good. So annoying they need a green card. Yeah. Green card is doable because other people open the green room. So that's possible. But yeah, the Machete is just like not really doable. Let's see. What are we going to do? Should we go factory first? Could even go night factory for the scavs in theory. I don't really like night though. We'll play day. Much prefer day. Why do you need Machete? It's required for parts 9 of this quest, and you have to place various items around the Tarkov. There's like night vision goggles and a black MDR, but you have to place one of those stupid machetes down, and no one has one, and they're just impossible to get. It's getting sold between 600k and 10 mil, and some scam amounts of dollars and euros. Well, yeah, yesterday one popped up for 18 mil. I think we're just going to have to sit there and just talk. But yeah, we need to somehow get the green key card as well, or at least like do the green key card thing. Like whether we just go into labs over and over until someone opens green, that's not inconceivable. I'm not sure how much green would even be going for. Can you even buy a green card? I guess not. Anything over 15 is negative profit because listing fee. So it's just to screw the other guy. Screw yourself to screw the other guy. Do you need to go to green room if you have Lightkeeper already unlocked? I think so, because I think you have to flash the thing with V5, with the V4 flash, even if you've got Lightkeeper, because we use V3 flash to get to Lightkeeper. I think the DSPT thing needs V4 flash, I think. MDR has to be black? Yeah, it has to be the 7621. Max profit is barely 3. Hey, young Steely, how's it going? Yeah, people say green is between 60 and 100. Probably now, yeah. I put what Lightkeeper said upon part 14 completion in the Tarkov channel on your Discord. Let's see, what did he say? Are you sure you haven't seen more? Well, that's fine. In this case, quid pro quo. You find a present for me. In this case, I'll pass the information through my channels to your customer. Lightkeeper's part 14. Oh, is part 14 specifically... Oh, it actually is given by Lightkeeper himself. Do you have to go to him to pick it up? And then bring them through Lighthouse, do you? Do you have to flash it before with the V4 flash? How does that work exactly? Lightkeeper's the one who gives you the quest to go to labs. Seemingly is the case. What are we doing this raid? We're trying to kill 10 scavs with Russian gear on, which is part 8 of the Tarkov Terror Group Trail quest. Do you want to say a big fan of your Tarkov content? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for checking in. Part 14, you accept the Lightkeeper. I guess that's why they got everybody to do part 11 and 12 so they could visit him. I had to do the V4 flash even though I had Lightkeeper already. I see. Pick up the drive and go to the lighthouse? Okay. Oh, so you didn't have to flash it. You had to bring it through. Hey, thank you for the 5 community subs. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the 5 gifteds. Appreciate it, man. I didn't have to craft it. Good. Do I have to V3? Do I have to refresh? Apparently not. Apparently you just have to pick it up and then give it to Lightkeeper. A small token for your hard work. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for, yeah, for coming by, giving support and all that. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. I need to hope that somebody opens green and then survive all the way to Lightkeeper. I guess so. You have to take the stuff from labs and then bring it to the Lightkeeper and Lighthouse, I suppose. For the next one. Yeah, you can't die with the items from labs. It's like delivery from the past on crack. This is sure taking a while. Here we go. Right. People who can get the stat expansion don't even need a stat expansion. I don't disagree. So we are going to go and... That could have been better. I will admit. Okay. Let's reload this. I'm guessing we've got 2. We'll check in a second. I shouldn't have gone with the V. Actually, I guess I had to go with something Russian. I think we'll swap over to the AK or something. I'm not a big VSS guy, actually. We were using it to do point blank with the goons the other day. Oh. Interesting. I think it was a good way to deal with the goons. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, so it is working good. That's somebody else over there. I think somebody spawned by gate 3. I'm pretty sure that's a real PMC. No grip? It basically makes no difference. Hmm. They're like up and down the stairs. I think there's two. I think they're paired together. I think. Going across that bit. I mean, there might not be, but... Because we need to get rid of the PMCs. Or at least have them out of the way. Oh, there somewhere. Very hard to tell where people are because you can hear them so far away. Up on top. Oh, man. Crazy someone's holding that. It's actually nuts somebody's holding that angle there. Can you believe that? That's mental. People all over the place. Indeed, rip. Indeed, rip. Right, we're going to change kit. I don't really like the VSS. The VSS is fine if you're like point blank against people, and I think it's really good against bosses. I don't really like it against PMCs particularly. This helmet is going to do nothing for us, but we kind of have to buy one for the quest. We could wear the Alton, I suppose. It's always an option. At least you can buy these from Ragman, to be fair. There's also barter, which is pretty good. Although I don't have the Bake Easy book, so I'm not sure if that's going to make sense. 160, it's like 40, 40. It's like 170, 200. Yeah, it's already more expensive than just buying the damn thing, I think. So like 228. Actually, maybe not. These are worth 5, so... Yeah, I think this probably is still better, actually. Just. It's not much, but just. Because if you get those books from Fence, then you could do the whole barter really cheaply. Alright, let's stick that on. What else do we need? We had... I guess any bag doesn't really matter. Just grab, like, this thing. Actually, let's do... Have we got any others lying around? I can't remember what I've got and what I haven't got on this account. We should go with Thunderbolts, because they're nice and cheap. Probably sell them. Oh, yeah. I'm so used to doing the barter that I'm basically on autopilot with it. Right, let's get a different gun. I think there is a... We were going to use it yesterday, but then we ended up not, because I was like, oh, I don't need to. We've got other things we can use. But if we have to use this kit, then... where's the other weapons case gone? Is it here? Yeah, we've got a 74M here. Let's see what we got on this thing. 53. Bit of a weird gun, this one. It's a bit of a go. I don't really care about that. Maybe we just go loud. I do like loud. Like loud 74s. Some of my favourites. We can keep that on. Doesn't really matter. With one of those. Not PK6 though. That's kind of nasty. Yeah, I guess we just go with one of these. And a big mag. Cool. KS23? Not anymore. KS23, I've just never been that good with it. It never really worked for me, unfortunately. How many more of those have I got? I think I might have a couple. Yeah. We'll just go with 2. We'll just interchange between them. So we'll go BTBS. Yes, BT. And then in that we'll go, I guess, 40 of that, 20 of this. 40 of that. 20 of this, that, BS goes in here. Add an Igolnik in there, look at that. Whoever was using it before me, getting something done with it. Alright, so now we've got to get our stims out. Here we go. Propitols. Another nade. Is this right? Gun, redoute, helmet. Yeah, that was fine, I think. Yeah. Okay, that'll do. Oh, there's another morphine in there. Actually, have I got my factory key? I do. Can you use the level 4 one with the face shield? Which one's that? Oh, but is that one you can't hear? Like this one. ZSH2DTM, this thing. These guys. I guess it's okay on factory. Alright on factory. I guess we could use that, I suppose. I just have to get rid of my hearing though, which kind of sucks. We'll use that when we get in. Alright. I think that should be okay. AK-101. Yeah, AK-101's really good. We'll use the AK-1, I think, if I have to go and buy one. To be honest with you. But we'll do it if I have to go and buy one. Masker? Does that count? 20k for bleach makes normal purchase better. I agree. What's the difference between the M and the N? What is the practical difference between the M and the N? Yeah, the M is modernized, which means it already has a dovetail, but N means it could take a night scope, which means it has a dovetail. I don't know what the actual practical difference is, like IRL. In game, I don't think there is any other than the... Is the N very slightly better on stats? I forget. 3BT gives some of the sound back. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't bring one of those. M can also fold, the N can't. Does the N have a fixed stock? Yeah, is that the deal? Must be the fixed stock for it. Right, let me press the buttons. We'll get into this next raid straight away. Black Scar H or FD Scar H? Black, I think. Honestly. Yeah, do you think Melder is worth it, even damage reduction? Yeah, I think so, because it gives you that extra bit of stamina, gives you strength and endurance and stuff. Like, the damage reduction was only a small part of it, really. M is side folding and plastic furniture in real life. Okay. I don't find Priest. I want to grind to complete the quest hint. Only are Priest and Stimmen. Priest, you have to find him at night on customs, I think is one of the easiest ways to do it. Around the kind of... what's it, like the workshop area, which is next to Elbow, is that bit that they call it? It's really annoying if you don't, if the quest isn't on with cultists on factory. It's really annoying otherwise. But yes, you're right. N has a fixed stock. At least what everyone's saying. I actually can't remember. But there you go. Ever drank coffee before Tarkov raid makes you hyper-focused? Yeah, coffee makes me hyper-focused. It's not very good if I need to do lots of different tasks, but for one individual task, coffee does make me hyper-focused, for sure. How's it going? Hello, hello, Steve. Don't play Tarkov anymore, but outsourced by grief to GB. Yes, near Crack House is where you can find the cultists, but they don't always spawn, and you have to go at night, and it's a bit annoying because they're very hard. Good thing you have the Aventail. No lower nape deaths for you, indeed. Oh, did I not buy a I should have bought a foregrip for this gun. Don't understand why people spend 70k on a foregrip. First person, I saw things like that too. It's literally -3 recall. I should have bought one for this gun. I just forgot because I was doing it quickly. I should have bought one for the AK. It's usually the extra ergo. For this gun, it actually won't make any difference, really. Because the recoil hardly matters. And the ergo is already really high on this because I've got the RRD on it. The foregrip is like, I do think there should be a bit of a rebalancing. The suppressors and the stocks make way more difference in Tarkov than basically anything else. Like, it pretty much makes everything else a moot point. I think the grips could do with a bit of love. I actually do. Alright, let's try and kill these damned guys. That count, presumably? Yep. Gav weird. So slow. Task is a bit much for casuals. I think it's with the machete thing. I think it's got to that point, unfortunately. And one factory because that's the next part of the quest. We have to kill 10 scavs on each map. Using Russian gear is what this one is. I did mine on night time. Max of 14 spawn at night on factory. Oh, I do have the grip. I just didn't see it before. Because of the way my guy was holding the thing. I didn't build the gun, that's why I did actually think that I didn't have it. This way to be done in no time. Mr. Vintage Lad AK sound. It's good. I like it. Yeah, so we've done 5. I think. Wait, was it 4 plus the PMC? Yes, there was the black MDR. The black MDR isn't an issue if you've got max traders. It's like not a problem. I gotta be slightly careful. Because I can't really hear. If I'm honest. Is this the class 5 one? Interesting. Okay, where was that scav? Was that up in the top area? Is it without dying? Nah. Shouldn't really have used that there. Is up here? How heavy are we? 58 kilos. That was pretty chatted up. He was, wasn't he? There was a scav up here. Let's wander up here and let's see. Loud, noisy scavs. Is that Tigrilla? We took a decent amount of punishment, but we didn't get to kill him in time. We got a lot of damage on him, but we didn't kill him. Sadly. 545 by 39 PS. That's kind of gross, isn't it? Not seen to kill with an RPK in a long time. I thought we were going to be able to kill him there, but never mind. Died to blunt damage. We were slightly too far away. If I'd been a little closer, I think I'd have been able to do it. I didn't want to run at him just in case he suddenly appeared around the corner. Alright, so we got one of these boys. What else have I got? This is annoying. Yeah, factory was always going to be annoying for this. I hate doing scav kills on factory. Because you often spend more time fighting against people. It's just a pest. 39, what's this? QDC. That'll do, I suppose. I mean, this gun is actually perfectly serviceable. This is another one that came from, I think, a random event or something along those lines. Yeah, the AI is annoying. I never like fighting against the AI. Not my favourite thing ever. You take any grenade damage? Now, I actually missed with the grenade. The grenade hit the truck just beforehand. I didn't get in properly with it. What other armors count for this? I quite like the... You know, maybe we do just carry on buying this thing. It's probably the best armor in my opinion. Don't have enough to finish. Okay, well, I'll just go and buy a proper one then. Dude M. It did take a serious amount of punishment from them. Goal. This time, if we instead... Boot up GD, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate it, dude. Let's have a look for another Thunderbolt. Could use current. Oh yeah, could use current. We'll buy this one, and then maybe we'll use current next time. No Thunderbolts. Oh, sad. Go back to the old trusty. Now, do I have more of these or did I sell them? I can't remember. One of them. I want more. Circle. Does the gazelle count? This is my favourite mix. The 20 and 10. 55A1 versus M9 and 5 is one of my favourite mixtures. This is a 102. This isn't a 10. Not a 101, so it's not quite the one that I like, but it's fine. It'll do. Okay, one of them. One of them. As we were saying before, we should always just buy a bag of some kind. And doesn't really matter what it is. Let's buy something quick, just so we can put it in there. Okay, so we got that. No helmet. We'll put the face cover on, because we may as well. We need to heal, don't we? So we'll use that to heal. We'll just drink that. That's fine. Cool. And then, yeah, there's actually... Where was the 3 BTG? I think I might have some to hand. There we go. I've got 3 BTG. We'll try and use that as well, Smildonin. The other one that you can use that is really powerful is the Obdorbus 2. But, this is like 3 BTG is good because it gives you this perception boost. Perception plus 30. Which is a cannon eat. Yeah. Does 102 feel good? And does it actually... Oh, 100 series weapons actually does work. Okay, cool. God darn it. The other maps should be a bit easier. That's why I kind of wanted to start with this. It's a pain. Oh, we did 6. What a pest. Alright. Zabralo. Zabralo should count. That is Russian origin, isn't it? Yeah, Zabralo does count. Well, I don't like Thunderbolt because it's the lightest. So it fits you under the weight limit if you're using something really heavy like the Reduct M. Big Tarzan or Umka fan? Yeah, I like Tarzan because it's the cheapest rig in the game. I like the Thunderbolt because it's the lightest rig in the game, and the Umka because it's basically like the newbie Blackrock. 102 feels nice at close quarters. Yeah, it might be okay. Took an MBSS into customs, couldn't fit a weapons case. Ah, that sucks. Sup. Oh, I think we need to press the button actually. Let's press these buttons, get into this factory raid, figure it out. I'm going to try and get this next one done. Howdy, Giga. What's your up-and-coming vid about? You know what? It becomes quite difficult at the end of the wipe because it's hard to know what topics to make that people care about, especially when the wipe's coming. I just don't like doing like the guns ones as much at the end. Like yeah, I do some like end game weapons, but because a lot of people are just kind of like waiting for updates and wanting to see what happens next, I tend to try and do more like analysis for the next wipe up and coming. Obviously, not every video can be like that. This one is actually going to be about this event. That's the next one. It's going to be about this event and about why I don't think it's been that well managed after part 8. A little bit of a complaining one, but what you have to do in this quest, in this one in particular, you have to kill 10 scavs on every map other than labs, wearing the Russian Armed Forces equipment of some description. So basically any AK, any RU helmet, any RU armor. Basically anything that Prapor sells will or should count. Right. I've got 4 more to do on factory. We just keep getting killed. One time we got killed by a person. Next time we got killed by Tagilla. Just a pain. Just a pain. I had it on Sebi! I had it on Sebi! God damn it. I'm amazed I won that. I hear that part 9 is outrageous. Yeah, you have to get this ridiculous machete. I'm hoping they change it. To be honest with you. I think he did 2. You both shot once and then had a pause. So stupid. Do you get more stash rates when you finish it? We don't know. Really? We just don't know yet. To be perfectly honest. Am I on? I'm on full now, aren't I? Yeah. What does this guy have on? God damn it. I think I'll wear that instead. Get a helmet's actually slightly more optimal. Okay. Am I allowed to wear this, actually? I don't think I'm allowed to wear that, actually, because of the requirements for the thingy. Up until part 9, it was friendly. Yeah, and then they made it streamer only, which I think is really sad. I don't know why they've done this. It's really stupid. Where should we go? Gonna use the 3 BTGs. That was someone jumping down. I'm sort of half tempted to take the mask out of the raid. You know what, I'm actually going to do that. Because the mask is valuable. More so than anything else I've got on me. And my armor's at half health anyway. So let's do that. The mask might be useful for some other pieces of this quest. So. Okay. Factory and Shoreline are the worst. Yeah, Factory is the most annoying for these kind of things. Part 14, you could argue that searching for people to team with for green is part of it, but Machete is obnoxious. Yeah, I think the Machete is actually more obnoxious. What are your thoughts on the questline? Seem targeted towards grinders, streamers, but shouldn't be so easy even level 1s can reach the end? Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense. Like, it basically made sense up until now, the quest, but now it doesn't make sense anymore. Like, the Machete thing is just really, like, it's really stupid. I don't like it. They should... The quest actually would maybe be okay without the Machete. Black MDR is a little annoying because it's like on the... But at least it's on the trader. Thing is, it's very easy. Kind of the problem that I have with that is that it's very easy for people who have the trader. And it's very difficult for people who don't. Which is a bit of a pest. Mr. Man had the... He had... Unless he had M855A1 in the first mag. I think he made a bit of a mistake there. It looked like he had 5.6A1 in the top of his like big mag, and that was it. Might not be the case, but it kind of looked like it. Which is a bit unfortunate for him. Okay. So I'm going to repair this. That'll do. We'll go back in. We'll buy another one of these. Actually, you know what? Maybe we will go Salewa. Because I'm kind of stuck with my with the weights thing. Weight thing is slightly annoying. This is less weight doing it this way. Not that it really matters, because in the end, we're stuck over the weight limit anyway, so it hardly matters, but whatever. All right. Yeah, let's just get back. Lighthouse the worst for this quest? Really? Can you just kill them around? Like, there's a load of them around village and stuff. Cheese optimization guide's really spreading. Hey, thank you. Well, I'm glad that it was useful. As I said at the time, I nearly didn't release it because I was so concerned about it. Like, I kept testing stuff and things were coming out inconsistent, but I was like, whatever, there's some interesting stuff, I'll do it anyway. Just turned out what's the quest. So this one is kill 10 scavs using the RUAF gear set on every map other than labs. So it's not too hard, it's just a bit grindy. Should be grindy, but not rely on RNG. MDR, I'm fine since you can kill someone, but Machete is just awful. Yeah, the Machete is awful. It's an awful, awful mechanic. They should add a simple barter for some tools. Yeah, exactly, 100%. Yeah, the RNG just makes it stupid, right? Like, killing one of the goons that spawn all the time on Shoreline without having to survive that particular raid, but having to survive a Shoreline raid is hard, but eminently doable. You get to try it a billion times, and you only have to get lucky once. That feels good. Having to try to farm Reshala when he isn't 100% spawn rate, and when you find him, doesn't always spawn the machete on him, and when you do that, you still have to get out of raid with it. I guess you could put it in your melee slot, I suppose. If you're going without Red Rebel or something, then you can just put it in your melee and it should stay with you, I think. But that just feels really bad. It's RNG in all the wrong ways. Black MDL was free from the codes the other week. Okay, so a lot of people should have kept them, but an updated map for Lighthouse. I was just using mine as stepped on mines where there weren't any marked. Wiki should have the most up-to-date versions. Alright. Wasn't the same guy, was it? Is that the same guy? He looks like he's got the same, like... Same, like, ragman outfit, you know? Don't know anyone who plays it or got a key for labs? You could play the raids though and hope someone opens it and go in later. Goons is too scary. If you don't have to survive, then they're not as bad. That's not like truly terrible, you know? Who's out of there? Three more to go. Gonna get underground tunnels, maybe? Actually, we could go into the back area. Go this way. Terrible place for finding scavs, this bit. What are we doing? We got one more? Two more? Not someone in that room, is there? No. Okay. Check. Maybe we just need one more scav. I'm not sure. We'll have a look. Point is, you can do it without having the cards. Yeah. Like, that's how I did the... Oh, we just need one. That's how I did the customs dorm... You know, the dorms marked room one. Like, a long time ago. You know, you have to do that one. And you have to go in there and, like, plant a marker. I did that one without the key. Okay. Because the thing is, you're waiting... The issue is still you're waiting for somebody else to do it, which does kind of suck, but it's better than the machete. Because the machete one, you just rely on having to get it, which is just annoying. I 5-6 times trying to extract Shoreline for the part 1. Killing with Charlotte's guard's the best way to get the knife. Apparently. I think the best way is probably just to sit on the Flea. It probably will be quicker, even though it's going to be deadly boring. I get it. I still don't think an end of white rewards questline should include too many things 99.9% of players can't do. I agree. 100% with that. Hello, how's the hunt for the SB8 going? I'm not actually doing that right now. We're doing the other one. Was this Bukaki Bug guy? Was he the guy before? Or no, was it someone else? I'm going to check. Sure, more than 0.01% of players can walk through an open door. We're talking about the Machete, not the Labs one. I don't like the Labs one is annoying, but it's, you know, there's a bit of RNG there. You're relying on other people, but it's not as bad as the Machete. The Machete one is like just really, really hard to get. Oh no, it wasn't the same guy. Okay, it was different. Fine. Well, we farmed ourselves another one of those. Good. Okay, so yeah, let's spend 905 in it. Cool. Take the CMS as well. Nice. So what are we up to next? We've done factory. So now we are going to go somewhere else. We are going to take this off. We're going to use this. And we're going to put our headset back on because it's pretty silly not wearing a headset on most maps. So we're going to grab ourselves. Got some water. I think I got a little bit of sugar that I had earlier. So we'll eat that. Still may as well just passively farm the cases in the background. Weapons cases, that is, oh, sorry, thick items cases. Alright, so we're nearly underweight, actually. Yeah, I do think we're probably just best off just sitting on the Flea, which is the sad truth. We'll do it this way. Special items, we'll just have a quick look while we're thinking about the next map. Melee, survival machete, filter. You basically just have to refresh this. This is probably the easiest thing. I got a Chad man in Airwings Discord to open, Mark Troom. Yeah, you can always ask around for keys. Keys is not that bad. Just started doing the questline. Any tips? If you're just starting, try to check the weird scavs for the Obdorbos N before you even get that quest. So go and search the bodies. You have to kill 2 of them. So try and do that first and like take the Obdorbos N because then you just hand it in later. It's actually pretty easy. Like when you're trying to search for the area, I mean. Will get really expensive to get it from Flea. Yes, but probably cheaper than me spending like 3 weeks trying to farm it from Mashallah. IMO. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it came up for 7 mil. I was looking at chat. Always try to snipe it off fence. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna... That's really hard to do. How'd you speed refresh? Basically, if you go traders and then Flea, you can press spacebar. Don't do it too fast though, because otherwise it gets you to do the capture. I have to wear, yeah, so I've got to wear Russian army gear at the moment. Yeah, this is the peak Tarkov gameplay experience. Are the labs doors open if they went through and closed behind them? Yeah, once they're unlocked, they unlock the whole raid. So you could just wander through green afterwards. Played Tarkov for a couple of 100 hours of basic understanding of the maps, mechanics, don't have gear fear. I understand I could lose anything, any time, but gunfights I panic. I mean, that's understandable. What is probably best to do is to play offline Horde on Factory for a bit and just get yourself into the... Damn. Okay, it comes up here, actually. I was slightly off the go button. Not all of them. Red locks against once closed. Maybe you're right. The red room itself might be like that. I think red might be different. You might be right, actually. Peak wipe key hunting? Exactly. Any tips on calming down when in raids so don't freak out in gunfights? Yeah, so like just try playing a lot of like offline for a bit. I know that it's different when you're playing against a real PMC, but honestly it just comes with practice. See many people locking Timmies in after befriending them. I have actually seen that too, so I think you might be right. The other doors should stay open though. I don't know, what happens if you close green? Does it relock? I'm actually not sure now. Maybe you can't close the other ones. The outer door of red does close. Maybe it's a different door. Normal scouts can spawn with the machete? Well, very rarely apparently. Green stays open. Good. I thought so. But yeah, you're right about red. You can only lock red. How'd you manage to get the filter, SP8? So go to the handbook and look for it in there. If you have it identified, you can look for it in the handbook and then you can filter by item. Are you spamming Y and left click? I am indeed. We'll be going click Y as soon as we press the thing. As soon as it appears. Well, we've seen 2 in like rapid succession. Might be better to farm normal scavs than interchange. This is going to be way quicker than getting it any other way. You're basically like farming the entire community for SP8, doing it like this, which kind of sucks. I was going to do this morning. I did a little bit, but the problem is that I was busy and had to like actually make video stuff. So I was like, I can't just sit here and wait. It's very engaging. 7 mil though. That's not that bad. I don't mind. Never seen this on a normal scav in years of playing. You might not have noticed, I suppose, because it's never been an important item. $7 mil for 15k item. 7 mil for potentially lines of stash space as a permanent upgrade. I'll pay that. How'd you reload that quickly? Go to traders. Go to Flea. And then you can just use space. One of the lucky hoarders who kept an SP8 I got as a quest reward. How did you know to keep that though? That's crazy. If you're actually hoarding that thing, that's actually insane. You gotta kind of like keep one of everything. Oh. Ah! 6 mil. Well, we've seen 3 in like 5 minutes. Can only list it for 100 to get it sold? Or easily, so long as the person actually had 100 mil in their stash. That's kind of the limit you're after. But as people were saying, because of the flea fees, even though the fleas have got smaller, anything over 3 mil apparently is you're making less money. And at like 16 mil or something, then you're making an actual loss. So you're better off putting it at 3 mil. You actually make more money. My teammate hoarded one too, was buried in the thick in a stack of raid bags. That's nuts. Good right click. Is it better than the sword or the tiger? If smaller bikes have different sound radius? Oh, I don't think that's the case. I think that, yeah, I think they're all the same. Pretty sure anyway. Right, we're going to get this one. Now that we've seen a couple, I was kind of like just doing this on the off chance. We were just going to have a chat. Did BSG even confirm what the reward is? No, but Nikita said that there was going to be a very, very special reward for people who completed it. Oh, I wasn't quick enough with my click Y. Damn it. That was my fault. We've seen 4 though. There's actually quite a few. The fence video on YouTube says you'll get extra space in your stash. Exactly how that will look, we don't really know. But the fence video says that. 10 mil though, I don't really care, to be honest with you, what it is. Even if it comes up at 18, like you can't, let's put it this way, you can't really look. Whatever the price is, you're just gonna pay it. You don't have time. If by the time you've looked and like passed that information, you've already missed it. I'm just gonna watch the screen, I think, for a minute. We've seen a few, like we've seen 4 in like under 10 minutes. I need like chat as like a heads up display overlay. Come on, baby. Before you set up a macro. No, I'm not going to do that. It should confirm that the end reward is 2 rows of stash space. Where have they confirmed that? I think spoke with one of the community managers. Why would they tell us that now? I mean, I guess, yeah, if they've said, then fair enough. Is there a screenshot or something? Could somebody put it in my Discord? That's true. One eye on the screen, one eye on chat. Do the kind of fighter pilot thing. Be patient, I went for 100k in my morning hours. Oh, man. Oh, hello, Hair Dog. So I didn't read who it was. So for 66 as well. Well, the thing is, if it's over 30 mil, it won't let me buy it. Yeah, it's against TOS. So you can get banned for using macro in Tarkov. Ruble count gets wiped anyways. Exactly. Might as well. Oh, come on. We need another one. Come on, friends. I mean, we've still got to complete the rest of the quest, so maybe there'll be more later. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Maybe we give up for now, and we like the player base is only going to increase from here. Probably more people looking for it too, though. So I don't know if that's better or worse. Don't get caught. Have we random delays built in? F the system. All the items, money's the easiest to farm. It's true. What are we going to do next? So we did factory already. We basically could pick any other map. Maybe we do... we could just do the annoying ones. We could do like... Yeah, we could do Lighthouse next. I feel like I've got an idea of where I want to go for Lighthouse. Not too bad. I'm just going to farm around the village and stuff. Although the village has the cracked scavs. It's not really very nice. The main road is pretty good for scavs though, generally. It's not terrible. Don't really want to go into the main like bit. Some bits around like lower chalet, maybe? Never going to get it. I want to see it one more time. I want to try it one more time. Customs SP8 farming with scav farming. I just don't think you're going to get it. It's just like too rare. You have to really go for Rishala, I think. I thought the Jaeger quest was stupid. Okay, we'll give up on this for now. I'm kind of bored of this. So let's go and do something else. We'll go do Lighthouse, I think, and try and do them there. We'll still take the 102, but I think we'll take maybe a different scope. Lighthouse is a bit longer range map. So let's get rid of this. Steal this off the M4. Okay. Let's see, because the thing is, it's going to take us all stream to get this stuff done anyway, I think. We got everything? Yep, gun, armor, helmet, these are all... Yeah, and then Lighthouse, I mean, technically you could take Red Rebel, but I don't think it's really worth it, it's fine. Can you make you a refresh? Yeah, you go to traders and then back to Flea, and then use space. You can do it with F5 as well. It's just slower. Hello, Dufsux. Hello. So, Lighthouse it is. Let's do this. I mean, I much prefer killing scavs than refreshing the Flea a billion times. In theory, as people do that quest, it should be easier to get those machetes as well, because then less people need them. So the supply will stay where it is, but the demand will go down, in theory. This is part 8. So one where you have to kill 10 scavs on each map. We just did the 10 scavs on factory, which was actually quite annoying. I always find scav killing on factory annoying. Killing PMCs on factories, no big deal. But killing scavs means you have to avoid the players, not die. And then kill the scavs without attracting the players and not die. It's just annoying. I haven't got the SP8 but finished part 14. I wonder what that means. I wonder whether there'll be extra stuff for people who finish like the SP8 part, but part 14 will allow you to do something else, maybe? More people get to part 9, so demand will also go up. True. Okay, let's press the buttons. Get into this next one. Do it. Guess if I just start playing again after years no hope and whatever permanent slash space thing is going on before wipe. At what level were you? It depends, really. The quests aren't necessarily that hard. It depends on what they do with this machete thing. I got to Lightkeeper and got the labs quest. Weird. Yeah, I think that's still okay. You see, it seems to be split in two parts. It's like the Lightkeeper branch, which starts at part 11, and the other branch, which starts at, or at the moment finishes at part 9. I don't think there's a part 10 as of yet, but I imagine that part 10 is coming, because it goes part 1 to 9 and part 11 to 14, and people have finished 14, they're waiting for 15, but people have finished 9, but 10 hasn't arrived yet, right? So, we'll see. Decided to come back for this event to close up the works and goodies. More of it unlocks, less feasible, it seems, for the casual player. I agree. Don't worry, I'm on your side. Very much on your side. I'm trying to... Well, I'm actually kind of in the process of making something about that. Part 10 is the end for the branch. I guess so. The last one, hopefully, is not ridiculous. We just said the tasks in the final game will be completely different for these current tasks. Do we think we're seeing them test out some of these final tasks? Maybe. It's perfectly possible. Maybe the storyline... I think the storyline is going to look a lot more like this. If I'm honest. This is what it's going to look like. This kind of thing. Like part 14 requires you to take, as we've just been discussing before, you have to go to labs, get some stuff, and then take that back to Lightkeeper from the labs without dying. I think more of that's going to come. Afternoon, how the raids? It's going alright. Going alright. As the final game was supposed to be almost purely RNG and change based on supply of traders, etc. We don't really know yet how that's going to work. I think that was kind of like their idea for daily tasks and how that is working. But for the main like single player storyline, we don't really know how it's going to work yet. Yes, Brushy, exactly. I wish that they just made it a bit more accessible to everyone. Like, to make it challenging but possible is the name of the game. I do think that they've kind of baited everybody in a bit and gone, oh, look at this, you can do this. And like, even killing the goons is hard, but they're always in the same place. You only have to kill one of them. You don't need to survive that particular raid. Like, things like that, they make it possible, you know, for the average player. Be great if we could get confirmation on whether or not people who did Lightkeeper need to do part 9, because if you don't need to, I could sell my final raid SP8. I don't know what is going to come after part 9. Any idea why I'm not getting part 14 after I finish 13? 14 you have to get from Lightkeeper. You have to go to Lightkeeper to accept the quest. And that is the reason. I made a filter for SP8. Go through the handbook. That's the way. Reading that quest, thought to kill all 3 in a single raid. Didn't think there was a chance. The hell? Have I spawned late or something? Why am I so late? Yeah, 38:30 when I spawned in. That wasn't supposed to happen anymore. I did talk to Lightkeeper, but no quest? Oh, I don't know then. I don't know. Happens a lot right now. Kind of gross, not gonna lie. You didn't have to witness that man's death. Must have forgotten to bring in his DSPT. Free kit? Nah, I can't. We're here to complete the quest. I don't care about his free kit. Or maybe something weird's happening and the DSPT's not working properly anymore. I don't know. I don't want to also just go and die and test it. 30 seconds? Yeah, minute 30 is like pretty rough. Game didn't want to interrupt your explanation. That's true. We're on full auto? Yes. Yes, we are. Good, good. If anybody's in the sneaky, snipey spot already. What does the rogues count? I know this ain't really the ideal sniping gun. I mean, it's fast, but we're only killing scavs. It shouldn't be too hard. He says. Let's change this to 150, just in case. I mean, yeah, that's people killing the weird scavs. That's fine. Did he straight up die? Did we headshot him or not? What do you guys think? He made a sound. It didn't sound like a death sound though. I think he died. Ammo? 9 and 5. Boom, left side of the screen. Where? I feel like I would have seen him. Maybe not. He stopped pretty quick. He didn't make the like I'm dead sound though. And have a just a peek over this side. Is there any more scavs? Yeah, I don't see no scavs here. On the stupid rock where snipers go to die? Yeah, I know. He didn't die. No, I feel like he didn't. A freaking bullet crack, my friends. I hate it. We're playing it on slow-mo. He kept running. That's what I thought. But then I didn't see him anywhere afterwards. I mean, I don't need to kill him. Let's go and look over the rest of the road over this side. Just so long as we can kill some player scavs, that's all that really matters. Maybe you got him with a few shots after. Don't know. Delayed death animation. That was what I was thinking. Delayed death. Because sometimes that happens. You know, you shoot somebody and then They don't die straight away, and then they die just afterwards. But I'm gonna err on the side of like I didn't kill him. I think. Where are the player scouts when you need them, eh? Or the nade? Could be. Could be. Let's go back up here. Just for now. Did you get the SPA? Ah! Ow. I haven't yet. We're going to get it from the Flea, though. I don't care. That's where we're getting it from. What are the players looting their body? Oh, well. What if? Again, we're here for the quest. I don't really care too much. Thanks for the 100 bits, Bane. What about the green card? The thing is, about the green card, you can go in the room if somebody else unlocks it. So I'm not as concerned about that. People go in green all the time. So I feel like that one's eminently doable. It's kind of weird we haven't seen any scavs at all. Scavs spawn on the road, they spawn down here, they spawn up in village, but you can find it on the Flea. You can, you just have to keep refreshing forever and hope someone puts one up, and you have to pay whatever random price it is that you need to pay to get it to be purchased, and you also have to be very, very quick off the mark. Thought nobody cared about anything other than Black Room. Yeah, that's mostly true. But some people will open green. Especially with this event. We'll go back and see if we can check the PMC's body if we get over there. I'll go back up to the stupid rock as well. Probably. Maybe we'll end up going back towards village, I suppose. Just missed one for 400k. Ah. See, everyone's on it is the problem. The whole community's on it. It's so stupid. This is like the worst thing. It really is. Like, Vishal is not 100%. The Machete is not 100% on him. Like, who decides on this kind of thing? It really doesn't make any sense. Probably still weird scav stuff. I can't see that from the sniper rock. I don't think. From what it sounds anyway, I'm not being very tactical here. Making bullet crack. Hate the bullet crack. Oh, he's dead. He is here. Did you kill him? No, 102. Weird, right? Must just be delayed. Delayed. What's it called? Kind of annoying, really. To be honest. Also died half a second after. Yeah. Bit of laggy, desyncy stuff going on. But I thought that was fixed. Takes 15, nice. Full of M995. Okay. Well, maybe get back up there. Well, not really. Gave it the second I heard Lab's cards in question. 70% done on the scav killing quest. You don't need the green though. You can go in and find somebody else with the who's like open the green room. You don't need to open it yourself. I think the Machete one is worse, IMO. Just waiting for the Bitcoin farm to make 5. Same here. Lots of other people were struggling though. Not that many people actually get Bitcoin 3. 5 Bitcoin, you can do the barter too. Like Bitcoin 1 is okay, I think. It's alright. I have my 55 kilos. The machete part. You have to find the SP8 machete and stash it on the map. But the SP8 machete is just... It comes off Rishala. And basically the only Rishala. Like, you can get it elsewhere, I think. But it's just really, really unlikely to get it in other places. Like, it's technically a weapons box drop. But, like, what's the spawn rate? It's like 0. Outside of that, you're kind of just out of luck. Oh. Also need that rod from Lightkeeper. Question. No, because you get it from completing parts 11 and 12. There's like a shortcut. If that makes sense. It's like a Lightkeeper shortcut as part of this quest to stop you from... Like, you still have to do some of the stuff. You have to do some of the Lightkeeper tasks to get him. But there's a shortcut. Those tasks are a shortcut to get to him. That makes sense. Right, I'm going to leave that there. I'm not so heavy. Oh, God. Bloody hell. Like, turning on the spot so much, it's so hard to get a headshot. Okay, Bitcoin spawns onwards. Yeah, that's a good way. Well, we're going to get all 855 now. Any more scavs, or are we just screwed now? They all just gone off into the middle of nowhere. Yo, real Madluck, thank you for the tier 1, dude. Thanks for the sub, appreciate it. Yeah, we're carrying on with this. It's just like, this is annoying, this. Might have to wander over there. Got to do long road as well. We've done 0 on this so far. What a pest. Yeah, Lighthouse is always going to be annoying for this. Oh, there they are. Just hate it when they spin around on the spot so much, you know? It's just they're like vibrating on the spot. Better if I wasn't a terrible shot as well. Right, is he going to come out of here? Right. Appreciate your videos. Been watching for years. Weapon overview is extremely helpful. No worries, Joe. Thank you, man. Yeah, I can't use the TX, sadly. It's rusky weapons only for this quest. Somebody hit the mines. I love it. Yeah, just the one kill. Ah, our boy is over here. Whoops. There we go. On full auto mode, it's not necessarily the best, is it? Okay, cool. Well, we've done those two, so let's go and look at the rest of the road. Let's have a look. Bought an SVD. Honestly, I'm actually really bad at hitting long-range shots with the SVD. I'm terrible at that. SVD is very cursed for me often. We'll go back and get that bag in a minute when we decide to leave. Hopefully there's a few more down the road. Let's see. That's all the way at village. Don't see any that side. Don't see any down there. I wonder if it's worth just like camping out in village for a bit. Maybe it's worth one more check. Like what time is it anyway? 19 minutes? Before energy. Maybe it's worth just checking once more down here. We'll go back and get the bag and then carry on across the road. Something like that. It feels like a waste to reset, you know? Because it's just so it's annoying to get in and have to wait the Oh, there we by the train, that's true, but that means I have to kind of There we go. Peace Gavs Canal. That's 3, right? Long road. I know, I did actually finally complete long road. It's good. Yeah, I've got all the maps to do other than factory in this one. Well, I still have to do this one, so. But yeah, we've completed factory. That was a player? It was. But it was a player scav. Looked like a PMC? Nah, look, you'll see. It's this will say 3. Yeah, 3. It's definitely a player scav. Planning stage. Yeah, I'm thinking here. This place usually has some. Chalets. Yeah, I guess late chalets could be a goer. We could check that on the way through, I suppose. There's usually a couple around here, but I don't see any here. There's sometimes like one, I find. Could be up to there. Sunken house, road, chalet, village, sunken train. Sunken village train, sorry. Ow. There's gonna be toilets though on labs. A lot of researchers, eh? Waiting for someone to use green, sitting in a dark corner on labs. I think that's the plan. To be honest, I think that's the strategy. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's one around here. So what we're going to do, we'll go back up to the road. We'll see if we can see one up here. Also camp at the front of the road. Camp. Yeah, could do that as well. That's a possibility. . We could just run up into shallows now. Let's try that. Did I just hear a rustle? Sounds like people trying to get in. Let's pop up here. Part 10 is 30 kills to Lighthouse with the VSS. That's kind of crazy. 30 scav kills? Any target. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. You are kidding me! Come on! Let me jump! I don't mind. Well, the thing is, super area limited kills is not the best, but it's also not terrible when everyone else is doing it at the same time. The problem is when no one else is really doing it. That's when it's annoying. Oh. Refill this guy. 20 PMCs with SP6 VSS running Lexos every raid. Yeah. Was there some more inside? Let's see what else we got going. May as well just check in here while we're wandering about. No reason not to. I'm guessing that was the one that we heard before. Unless there's one downstairs. Could be. Any more scavies? I don't think so. Probably need to get a move on. Need to go back towards village. I was going to try to find some food. There's usually some food around. Hot rod. Old Faithful. Yeah, so... What is it now? 11 minutes? Oh god, we're actually really low. Yeah, we're running out of time. We need to get our bag and go back up to thingy. Man, I just cannot predict the drop on this at all. Slash the bullet velocity time. I'm not sure whether I was shooting too far or too on target. I'm not. I just can't tell. Honestly, I might even need to SJ6. Yeah, part 10 is out, but no one's... We're both going in tagged and cursed? Not really, not unless you're doing something very specific and you're playing hardcore. You're so quick with the buying. Yep, if you see one, it's just gone immediately. My buddies gave it 2. It's just this machete thing is just such a pain in the ass. I don't know why they've decided to do that. They've just like ruined the event for a lot of people. Here we go. Are we heavy? Best way to get bitcoins is either to farm them in the Bitcoin farm. That's number 1. The second one is to get them from mechanic, doing the barter. That's a good way. It's expensive, but that's a good way. I saw somebody up there just then. Easiest way to get down. Probably this way. Okay. Yeah, otherwise you just go to streets and farm, like they take 15 and iron gate buildings, or go to woods and farm more valuable spawns there. The other way. I think the machete is worse than the keycard, guys. Like, I don't think that the keycard is great, but I don't think it's impossible. The machete is another thing, right? The machete is stupid. Like, the most realistic way most people are going to get the machete is by sitting on the flea, but it's going to take ages, and it's basically whoever clicks the button first. So it's just like a dumb mechanic, right? "24 with Charlotte guards, 30 scav raiders, got 3 X's, no SP8. That's why I just think it's unfeasible for individuals to go and farm that, in my opinion. Not sensible, I don't think. They're absolutely botting the machete. The thing is, there's loads of people on there. So somebody might have refreshed just before you did, so you didn't really even get to see it. You'd like just see it, and then it's gone. Sounds like these I regret not bringing the paracord. Need to add a barter. I agree. Keycard, am I missing something? You need to get 2 items for part 14. 3 items, actually. One of them is from green room. One of them is from black room. That's why. But you can go, like, if people open it, you can go in there without needing the card, right? So whereas the machete, you have to find the machete to be able to plant the machete. It doesn't work otherwise. You know? The machete thing is a bit more critical, in my opinion. Yes, my thoughts exactly, Mr. Scav. There was somebody over here, I just don't know. Buzz splatter from the headshot. Whoa! Yikes. I'm not going to be able to make that jump, I don't think. Oh, bloody hell. That was close. How many more do we actually need? 3? Okay, well, I'm not going to get 3 right now. So let's get out of this raid. We're already really heavy. We've done a bunch. We're all good. Is Machete part of Lightkeeper's quest or the event? It's part of the event. Yes, there is a lot of bad design. I agree, Laser, there's bad design. But I'm just saying one thing's better than another. Okay. You learned the hard way, RD-704 isn't a Russian weapon. No, it's a US weapon, actually. Blood splatters client side. Indeed. Aha, success. After watching your stream for 20 minutes in a lab's toilet, I snuck into green. It was open. Just extracted with your agent. There you go. See, look, it's possible. The green one is doable. I'm not saying it's good quest design or good game design in general, but it's doable. Whereas the Machete one is just stupid. The quest should require you to use the dong AK with a butt pad. That would be funny. There was a cool headshot at the beginning, but I'm not really sure why he didn't die when I shot him. Very weird. Very weird! Because I'm sure there must have been some kind of delay. Did I fire any other shots? I don't actually know. I'll have to go back and check the clip. I'm responding to the idea that all you have to do is find people to help on Discord. Oh, yeah. Which is... I didn't say that, to be fair. But, yeah, relying on others. Like, it's any of the design that relies on other people, which is the reason why people don't, like, you know, kill guys on the pier to do capturing outposts. Like, what happens when the player base is dead or no one's doing those quests? Those quests are fundamentally flawed. Like, kill 50 PMCs on the streets, that's fine. People are going to be playing the map. But to do it in a certain area is annoying. Maybe it makes sense maybe for a very specific event, but not as an all-wipe thing. 2 shots into the trees after. It could have been any of those, I suppose. Actually, no, I didn't get another. Oh, no, I got other scav kills. Because what you can do is you can, and I've definitely done this before, is you can take the video footage, you can find a guaranteed kill. So say, like, scav kill 1, which is actual kill number 2. If I line that up perfectly in the video footage, then because the times don't really make sense in Raid. Like, I don't know how they measure it, but they're offset by a certain amount. But they're offset in a linear way. So if you find the timestamp for the scav kill, the first scav kill, and then you measure the exact number of minutes and seconds back to the PMC kill, you can find exactly in the footage where the kill happened. So I can tell whether it happened when I shot the guy or whether it was the follow-up shot. But obviously I'm not going to do that now. That's a bit laborious. What's this guy got? A heady mix of 5.6A1, one single bullet of 5.5A1, and SSAAP. Love it. Nice. With the old tactic. Mr. Man going all in on the old US styly. Right, Skier, what's he got? Oh, yes, he's got Long Road for me, which we finished. Hooray. I never bothered finishing that one. Cool, so... yeah, that one was all M855A1. Just do it that way around, it's fine. As long as you've got a mixture of the two, it's okay. Get a bunch of nades too. Take that. A lot of people take so many nades, I'm always amazed. I never get a chance to throw them as solo. I did get hunted down that one time, actually, in fairness. Alright, where's my... SJ6s? I see, I'm always like slightly nervous to get rid of anything fine in raid as well, but for this reason exactly, this whole like machete thing. So we're going to do what we did before. Go to the handbook, we're going to try, we'll have a quick look. Weapons, melee weapons, machete, filter by item. So I guess we have to go back to Lighthouse, don't we? Waiting on the PMC kill requirement part. Tarkov Science. Do love Tarkov Science. So use a 60 round and a TX. He did. How you doing today? Doing good, boot. US VR machete for 30 million. That's funny. Trying the 102 for variety's sake. I'm basically just using anything in the stash. Euros. Is there anybody going for somebody just got like because I don't really have much of the other currencies. I'm clicking it instantly no matter what. But if somebody's going for like solar power or something, they might have a decent amount of euros saved up. So that would have been, I mean, 25k, I don't think that's even that bad, is it? That 25,000, 250,000, it's like 2.5 mil. It's actually not even that bad. Hey, I deleted an I case on accident, all but my Lighthouse keys, 4 sick cases, 2 docs cases, 10 labs cards, and holiday link full of moonshine. Huh. An accident. Couldn't breathe for a few seconds. Oh man, that really sucks. How did that happen? Maybe I should get some euros. Just in case. Because 3 mils, not that bad. Honestly, pretty good. Maybe I should get like 30k euros just in case. Best spot for long road? Anywhere up along the stupid sniper rock, I think. That's where I go. It's fine. As long as you're not just like sat in one spot with all the angles open, then... Do you think they should make SP8 100% drop on Rashala's guards? Yes, definitely. They should make Rashala 100%, and they should make the Machete 100% drop. Both those things. The combination of the not being 100% drop and Rashala not being 100% is appalling. Can't seem to find any scouts in Lighthouse. You just kind of need to wait till the end. You have to wait for a while. Yeah, this is dull. I'll put. You know what? Again, we're probably not going to get to the end of this in this stream. So let's worry about this machete thing once we've actually got to the gatekeep section. Like it takes me long enough to kill all the scavs, so let's do that first. I'm going to queue back into Lighthouse. Try to finish that one off. Maybe I will this time bring a. Maybe I will bring a paracord. What bag did I have? Oh, it was because yeah. It's because of it was that that guy's bag. That's why. Just anything. I don't care. I just want any bag. So we're gonna go. Yeah, I think we will. Actually, should we melt down in? Nah. What I'm gonna buy is I'm gonna buy an Obby Dobby Dobby 2, another one. Just in case, because these things are absolutely insane, but I don't want to run them every raid because they're pretty cracked. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the old... Actually, you know, maybe we do take a melody. They are pretty good. Need to take some food with us, I think. Just to kind of offset it a little bit. It does eat your hydration. Right, let's go. Lighthouse. Go. Right, I'm going to run the buttons, and then I'm going to run to the bathroom, and then I'll be back in at 2 seconds. Catch you in a moment. Voting lose. Not even close to entering into the raid. Not even close. Remember deleting my sick because the game put me in offline mode even though I selected online. Oh, sorry, offline. An online mode even though I selected offline. Rip my custom skis. Damn. Just tuned in. What's the new Peacekeeper quest about? It's basically Untar Blueberry Peacekeeping, but for RUAF gear. It is part 8 of the new Questline. Tarkov Terror Group. Yeah, was it called Terror Group Trail? Or something? So another peer, million rubles. Damn. All the scouts give it a 10% drop. All that. Thing is, I don't mind it being on like Vishala with a 100% drop chance. It means you have to go and do something, at least. But you know you're going to get it. Like, I've always disagreed with the pistol, the golden pistol on Vishala not being 100%. Because that makes that quest so annoying. Like, at least on Killer. Killer's a pain. And probably there's something to do. Yeah, something needs to be helped with the Killer quest. But at least his helmet is always on him. Like, to do the thing and then to just RNG not have the item is the worst. Sucks Meldonin got nerfed because the damage stacking glitch. Yeah, it is. But it wasn't really the primary reason why Meldonin was great. Like, one of the reasons why Meldonin is better than the other stims is just simply because it lasted a long time. It's like 15 minutes. You think it's bannable to make a mouse macro to buy the damn thing? Technically, yes. So, it's basically your decision as to whether you think you will get caught or not. It's your risk, unfortunately. Oops, what have we done? Yeah, I wouldn't do it personally. PSG expects a longer bathroom break. I know. Sometimes though, it loads you in straight away, so you got to like go as fast as you can. Imagine the reward being an armband. A golden armband that goes from one thing to another. No, but apparently it is going to be stash space. I don't know. I think it'd be very unwise to say stash space and then not do stash space. Here we go. So, Lighthouse. What is the deal? I guess we kind of do the same as before, I suppose. Go to the stupid spot, see if we can spot any scavs. It's where I usually shoot my scavs from, because you can see a long way. Well, that's fun. They didn't expressly say stash space. Fence says space for your hideout, so... Does he say stash space, or does he say space for your hideout? I can't remember. By the way, things like this look better on DLSS, interestingly. The far distant, very thin pieces of the map look much better with DLSS than they do with, like, TAA. For some random reason. Ah! Bloody hell. No, I don't know where that was from. 10 damage on my thorax. I'm blowing up on mines. Don't hear anyone. Okay. I don't think there's anybody super close then. Up. I think it might have been a bit from behind. I was relatively slow about getting going. It could feasibly have been from behind me. There are spawns further back, like Southern Road spawns and that kind of thing. Could also have been from ahead, but I think that's unlikely. Could be though. I'm going to be careful when we run up here. I'm going to scan around. Don't see anyone. We might just get dinged here. I did hear somebody to my left. Sorry, to my right, actually. Like, walking quietly upon the rocks. Weird. Weird. Extra weird. I'm using DLSS, yes. Are you bleeding? No. Not bleeding. But that round, it wasn't particularly big. It did pen. But I don't know. I think it was a lucky pen. Must have been. Maybe it was BT or something. Because it didn't actually damage the Redoute that much. I mean, the Redoute has a lot of health, I will say. But it only took 10 Dura off. We heard a shot. We know there's somebody around. All we need to do is wait this out and kill 3 scavs. That's all we have to do. Well, there's one. I'm back. Oh, you're a pain in the ass. I wonder who those shots are. Last time I think we killed 3 scavs from up here anyway, to be honest with you. I know it's kind of obvious. The obvious spot is higher up though. This spot is a little better because you're slightly covered from other snipey boys being in here. But I mean, if someone is sniping, they'll still see you. How are you looking for the SP8? Use the handbook. The handbook can get you to the SP8 landing page. Install this guy. Obadobba helped you? I didn't have it on. I didn't actually use it. I used Meldonin. I didn't actually use them at the Obdi yet. I didn't use the Obdoblus. On scabby boys. Come back, scabbies, come back. You get the machete? Not yet. Not yet. Increased blunt damage or not? They increased blunt damage a bit, yeah. But they decreased collateral, like spill damage. 8762 for long distance. But this is in fact 556, wouldn't you know? Toss a like on the vid. Thank you, ZB. I do same with the handbook. I had never examined one. It shouldn't. Does it come up in the handbook if you've not examined it? I think not. Isn't the handbook only examined items? Where's that guy sniping from? Over here somewhere. Can't see him. Definitely somebody else around, like we heard them shooting. I like here or something. I don't understand. Okay. That's one. Two more. It's like definitely a guy like nearby. It's just so weird. I feel like I'm going to be chilling, trying to get these scav kills, then I'm suddenly going to get a pistol round to the back of the head. The guy's just going to appear out of nowhere. I don't know where he is. He's definitely here, though. He could be at the bottom of the rock, maybe? He's going after the same scavs that I am, though. Annoyingly. The handbook used to show examined and unexamined? Oh, interesting. Please! What's wrong with this gun? Am I too slow? Am I too far? I just can't tell. I can't tell if I'm like before or after. I just don't really understand the range of 556 because like usually 556 is just automatically presumed to just be like almost hit scan. It's like it's close to, you know. I'm pretty sure the first one was supposed to be a headshot though. Like, god damn. Literally, we just need to get one and another one. That's all we have to do. All we have to do. What do you range that? I was ranged at 50. I'm now ranged at 100. I didn't even hit him at all, though. Even on the one that I thought was going to be a headshot. It should have been at least a body shot if I was too far. Maybe I just wasn't aimed at him properly. Usually the way... Normally if you slow... Oh, here he comes. Usually if you slow it down a ton, and usually it's just like, oh, actually, I just wasn't aimed at him properly. Okay, so that was quite slow, actually. That was quite a slow bullet. It's a decent distance, though, so... Is that not just footsteps? Don't think so. Me to lead? Does seem to be. How far is this? I don't know how far that is. This is a decent distance. Is it like 250? Alright, we got to kill one more of these bandits. We can probably head over to the village to go and do it, I think. Shot went over his head. Oh, well, because he's on the ground. Could be. Yeah, could be. Because I'm high up. That's true. Because the higher you are, the kind of closer they appear, right? Gravity has less effect. I would have thought with 50 meter zeroing that should offset. Well, maybe not with 5.6. I don't know. Was that a bird or was that... Surely that was a bird. You guys saw the shadow? Why the 102? Oh, just because I had it in my stash. You got to extract anyway? Yeah, and we'll probably find scavs over there, I think. That shot was smooth. It's weird, right? I'm like super inconsistent like that. Sometimes my shots are smooth as hell. Sometimes I just take like, you know, a full mag to do something very basic. How I roll. Subtask completed. Did I just kill that final scav? Oh, I did. I killed that final scav from bleeding. I guess we'll go to Southern Road then. Slightly easier. Super late today. How far have you got so far? We are slowly completing part 8, where you have to kill all the scavs with the RUAF gear. We've done factory, and we've literally just finished Lighthouse. So now we're going to be off somewhere else. I don't know where we're going to go next. Not sure. FPS you're getting average excluding labs and factory, of course. I suddenly saw this guy dead and was just like, ah! But it's fine. It's okay. I freaked out. I honestly don't really know. I mean, this raid, it feels like 75? Oh, okay. Yeah, 80-ish. Yeah. 84, 85, 87. Looking that way, it's probably a bit lower because it's towards Scav, near the camp, 76. This way back to 80 something. Like, the rest of the maps is a bit higher than that. It should be more like 110, 120, I would say. Lighthouse is like kind of as annoying as Streets. Streets is more like 70 odd. You got to remember that I'm streaming as well as playing the game, and I have a one PC setup, so I do everything on one rig. So I get better frames when I'm not streaming, but it's all good. Shoreline to get that out of the way. We could do. This setup works relatively well for Shoreline as well, so maybe we do that. Only managed to get to part 3. Did not have my iron yesterday. I met many a PMC. The first part is kind of hard because you have to go and kill those dudes, right? But once you're past that, you're kind of on a roll from then. Go collect the laptops relatively easy. The Bitcoins thing, that either just takes time if you've got the Bitcoin farm, and or takes a bit of time, like going to waiting around for the barters and stuff. Part 8 is kind of the next really involved one, I would say. You know, got to go and kill all the scouts on all the different maps. Rid of this. Why the limit? So I have a weird issue with playing Streets on my system, and if I let the limit just go to wherever, it 100%s my GPU on Streets. And then when it 100%s GPU, it takes the stream down. And this was the solution that I found to fixing it. I don't really care about frames over 100 anyway, to be honest. I played on 60 for ages. Like, I've got a 165 monitor now, but it doesn't matter that much. Like, as long as you're above 80 odd, I can't really tell. 100 is fine for me. Not looting your kills? No. We're just getting on with the kills. I'm not bothered. It's time ineffective, I think. It's all about opportunity cost, my friends. So yeah, the limit is the way I managed to fix Streets. So hopefully with the updates that we're going to be getting, then it won't be as problematic in the future. But for now, it's really annoying, and Streets causes problems just with my stream setup. So yeah, good idea. Let's try Shoreline. There are more scats on Shoreline these days. It's not too bad. 60 to 80 is more noticeable than 80 to 100. Indeed. Or 100 or to 120. Yeah, like 85 is like fine. Under 85, I can start to tell now. But above 80 is honestly, it's okay for me. Can't the human eye pick up 60 FPS anyway? That can't be true because you can easily tell when it's at 60 and when it's at 80. Above that, I find it difficult, but Longest shot 211. I don't know where the human eye goes up to. What does it technically say? Human eye. It's not an easy answer on the internet. The number of frames that a human eye can see per second. It's all going on about flicker rate and stuff. I mean, it's clearly true, right? So, I don't know. It's you end up getting into like image processing stuff as well. Because while you can see the difference between 60 Hertz and 85 Hertz in the game, it doesn't matter in a movie at 30. But that's because of the way it's filmed. It's like, it's different. We don't see in frames. Yeah, that's exactly. So on a movie, you don't notice that it's 30 FPS because it's a movie is recorded like the eye sees in some sense, because the frames in motion, the frames blur and it looks normal, it looks natural. Whereas in a computer, each frame is generated like as a precise, pristine image. So when you move in a game, it's like one image, one image, one image, one image. Unless you have motion blur on, but like no one does that, right? So it's different. Around 90 is the human eye limit, so VR must be at 90 or FPS or higher. I'm sure that's true. I can tell for sure between 100 and 120. Maybe if you're trained, yeah. Hey Mega, how's it going, Ann? Frame timing matters almost as much as frame rate. Yeah, it's just really weird because computers could generate such a precise image, so it makes it more obvious when the frame rate's low. I'm sure that must be it. Inconsistency is easily picked up by our eyes. Yeah, so if it's like stuttery, we'll be able to see that. Whereas like, yeah, as I say, on a film, you can't really see it because it looks fluid to the human eye. So it's kind of weird. Like our perception is different to what you might imagine. Linus, my brother. Wouldn't that be wild if Linus was actually my bro? That would be hilarious. All along. You never told us. So where are we off to next? Shoreline. Even worth repairing that? Probably. Oh, no, it wasn't. We just wasted our potential for the next one. Never mind. Never mind. I wonder who we got shot by at the beginning of that raid. That was kind of wild. Do you have a quick flick of the weapon? Quick go. Quick one. The brains are adapting to what we see. Yeah. In-game, you're putting input as well. Yeah, that probably adds to it. With a mouse cursor, you can tell between 100 and... No! Do you see one came up for 110? Yo, hello, Panda Chief. How's it going, man? I hadn't clocked if you do look similar. I get it on like every YouTube video. I probably get a comment once per day on YouTube across all of my videos. Damn, it's so fast. Oh, I've been busted. They're coming up at quite a rate now, though. Where's the segue to your sponsor? Is it Flea Global? Yes. But the stuff disappears so fast. Do you play on high textures? I actually don't. I play on low textures because Streets explodes if I don't. It's really annoying. It's because I don't have enough VRAM, basically. The 3070 doesn't have enough VRAM. Can't believe it. We missed both of them. Use this trick to max your Tarkov efficiency. The 30 kilo CRT on his desk. This is eminently possible. I'm sure it is. It must be. It's going to be so fast, though. It's going to be so on it. And you get lulled into a false sense of security because it doesn't appear for so long. Spamming over an hour and seeing 4 in 4 minutes. I know! I can't get them. They're just gone straight away. Whatever. Okay, fine. Right, off to Shoreline then. Dump the paracord. Dump one of those. Shoreline it is. Let's go. Yeah, I can't be bothered with a rangefinder. Shoreline's easier. With MIP streaming, I dip below 40 FPS, but without it, I dip to like 46. And they go back to 60 faster. Interesting. Well, MIP streaming, that probably means your CPU ban then. Because MIP streaming puts more work on the CPU. Well, what textures is with that on, by the way? Mr. Christoph. My frames dip on PMC, isn't it? How'd you refresh so fast? If you go traders, then back to Flea, you can use spacebar to refresh. But you still can't do it super fast, because otherwise you have to do the capture. So like you usually say any hour now when you ask for work. I guess. I think you have to finish part 13, I think. Oh, we need to press the buttons actually. Let's do that now. Have to play medium. Low textures. Use MDFSR as well. So low textures with MIP streaming actually will increase the VRAM you use. Intriguingly. And obviously will increase the CPU usage a little bit as it swaps textures in and out. Used to be something where I got into combat, the game would freeze. I don't know if they fixed that. Yeah, they fixed that quite a while ago. That shouldn't happen anymore. Those freezes were really so bad. But they're pretty good now on freezes. That usually doesn't happen. If they do, it's like very, very, very rare and it's random usually. Yes, it's interesting. So MIP streaming on low actually increases the system resources because it makes close-up textures look better. If you have it all on low, everything looks garbage all the time. Like if you're making guns in the preset builder, for example, it looks atrocious. If you have MIP streaming on, it looks like high-quality textures because they're like right up to your face. So I like MIP streaming on low quality because it doesn't matter most of the time. The stuff close to you looks okay. Occasionally you have switch out problems, but it's very rare. Maybe it's about cooling? Could be. Went back to lab to grab the other reagents, sprinted to a hiding spot. Turns out someone else was already there waiting. It's the new strat. Wait for green. Had this issue yesterday in chat with MIP streaming lagging the game. The textures on low. Yeah, I mean, the game uses less resources with MIP streaming. Oh, sorry, without MIP streaming and textures just on low on its own. But all the textures look crap with MIP streaming on low, with the textures on low and no MIP streaming. MIP streaming and low textures is like the second lowest VRAM you can get, whilst giving you high textures like this. Like I have textures on low. Your PMC does not look like this if you don't have MIP streaming on. It looks really bad. Still trying a bunch of settings. I have a Ryzen 5 1650 Ti. Low level account try to do early customs quest right now is not the play. Indeed. Not only wait for green, but also for raiders, since they might have the SP8. But like, how rare is the SP8 on raiders? Isn't it really rare? I don't know, man. It feels like I just want to buy it from the flea market and spend an hour doing that rather than trying to spend, you know, 8 hours trying to farm it in Raid. I know it's more interesting, but I'll just listen to a podcast or something and press the button. Please, definitely faster. Yeah, but more boring. But yeah, I mean, like, we're not going to finish this Scavs Kills quest today, I don't think. Maybe I'll play it this evening. I don't know. I'll try and... I think what I'll do is I'll try to find the Machete tonight. In my own time. Right, where are we? Over here. Best place to go to get scavs. If we just go this way... I know every man and his dog wants to come through that middle section there. We're going to go around the back. I'm going to go right round the back. The shoreline's still crazy because people are still over there doing the goons thing. So we've got to be right careful. But people are whizzing around the top edge of the map to go and get the Obdorbos N and find the spot and kill the scavs in the first place. You know, so... Damned if you do, damned if you don't. We're going to go all the way around this way, and we just need normal scavs. So we can go and kill Sniper Scav, for example, or guys at power. I'll just try that. Does mean it's going to take me a little longer to get in there, but... It's a risk I'm willing to take. Hoopla! Is the Flea limited by your active service? So yeah, it's always global. The Flea is just global, global, global. Everyone's on it at all times. Next gen of Intel GPUs. Yeah, it could be cool to see what the ARC stuff has got in store. I know Chipperwubber is Aussie YouTuber who I speak to sometimes about this kind of thing because he's like really clued in on hardware and tech and next gen and stuff, which is something that I just don't really keep up with that much. He was... I actually thought like bang for buck for streamers, especially if you need to be encoding and that kind of thing. Ow! Found stuff for Ratnik, eh? Interesting. I wonder what he hit me with. We'll never know. I think he was in one of the buildings. The iBird? I don't think it was. If it was iBird, I'd be dead. I don't think my class 3 Ratnik would have saved me. If it was him. I honestly feel safer running down the beach right now. Because of how crazy this section is over here. 49 by 19 PST Gazoosh. Maybe. Hello, Elmo. Behaved like a pistol? Kind of, yeah, it sounded like it. Okay, that's the goons fight. We're not interested in the goons fight. We're trying to kill scavs. The goons fight is going to be nuts. Oh boy. Come back and get this guy. Was that me? Was Bird Eye shooting at me? He might have been. He's done. I'm a gunner. That voice line is always quite funny. SR2O. Black Roka. Do I even care about any of this stuff? No, not really. Maybe I should just take this anyway, just in case I run out of bullets. Right. So, let's have a look. 905. Yeah, we hardly took any damage. We took like a teeny amount of damage on our armor plate as well. A little diddy bit. Yeah. Who fires the SVD like that? That's not Sturman. I mean, is it Bird Eye? Can he have the SVD? I wouldn't have thought he actually uses that gun. Maybe. Maybe he does. Didn't get killed by Bird Eye. Just that one shooting at Giga wasn't him. Can be those funny people, bloodhounds up there. Doesn't look like they're here right now. This bit shouldn't be too crazy, in theory. Definitely also trying to kill scavs or ocean gear. True. True, true. There's one. Hopefully sniper scav counts. I'm sure he does. Put ourselves through here. And 5 shredded the gazelle. It's 11 in charisma. Oh, it's kind of force of habit at this point. The pop the thing onto yourself, drop it on the floor. Myself was a big dummy, and I turned off my generator while SP was encoding. How do I get another one? Don't you just have to restart the craft? Nine of 5, not really the best for killing scavs, to be perfectly honest with you, but bayonet. Normal life. Who's scariest, Sturman or Bird Eye? Oh, tricky one. I think Bird Eye, just because he comes with the others. Sturman is always kind of in the same place, whereas Bird Eye is one of those ones where you like until you just suddenly get killed by him out of nowhere. I think Sturman's a bit more consistent, which in my book makes him easier. Cool. Right, so what are we doing now? Guess we're going to find the other scavs. So we've got a couple here. Where do we want to go? Weather? Oh, you have to cancel craft and start again. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've never tried it, so I don't really know. SR2M for scavs? I mean, that could, I suppose. SR2M counts, presumably? I guess so. I think I've just nuked the stream, sorry. It didn't let me alt-tabbing. But I got that silent step. Oh. I just think he's way scarier than Sturman. Sturman's quite static relative to him, yeah? We can go farm the other locations in a minute. Oh, we can go down the main road and then... Sometimes the scavs are just like in the building, so I think we'll go over there. Just to make sure. Maybe do a loop around the whole map, I'm not sure. Most times BCP, the cripple easy peasy. Yeah, those low pen rounds are good if you're hitting every single time. And getting those crazy shots off, you know? They cause some problems. And they can get through armor eventually, like especially 7.62, you know, it's got punch to it and stuff. It's got punch to it. When anyone's been in here. Maps. Cat. Maps. Diary. Alright. None of these go in the sick case. Sucks. What do we think now, guys? Do we think down the road? Do the road to customs ones? Yeah, do it on a big loop. We've got 32 minutes here. We've got quite a long time. Let's do the road to customs side. Got killed by a group of scavs on Lighthouse Island? Yeah, they do. They do be like that sometimes. That's where it goes. I got murdered one time. Like, I think they've actually turned it down now, but I've been murdered by scavs over on that island as well. And I had like a silenced SV98. I fired one shot and I got murdered in like 2 shots of T45 from an AK. This is crazy. Blue fence on the waterfront. Yeah, we're going to go check that first. It was actually a quest right now. It is to kill 10 scavs on every map bar labs using RU Army gear. And we've done factory, we've done lighthouse, we're doing shoreline now. Actually, how many do we even have to do? Let me just have a quick... That's not a scav, is it? No. Oh, there's one. Yeah, so how many more have we got? Another 6. Quite a few. That was probably the one there. We're going to go and do... So we've done... Oh, no, there's another one. Oh, I'm... What? Okay. I thought that last one wasn't a shot, but then the rest of them were. But then... I don't know. I just missed those. That was me. Oh, bloody hell. Did we decide the SR counts? The SR2M counts, or what? Just go and count. I guess it must. 5. We'll check it. Did he have a laser? He did. There was one in here somewhere. Where is he? That side. Ay, ay, ay. It's a Soviet. Where is he? Oh! Whoa! Okay. The scav is freaking cracked. He's got like literally just his head poking up. Behind the house now. That middle distance is definitely... Oh, he's dead. I was going to say that middle distance is always awkward for scavs because they're like... They can shoot you with pinpoint accuracy. You've got that like weird burst situation on your own guns, which is makes it kind of hard. Cool. Okay. So yeah, I guess that counted. We'll triple check to make sure. 6 out of 10. Was that right? Were we on 5 before? How much is working overtime? Dude, it really is. We're on 5, right? Okay. Hold on 4. What guns or playstyles would you describe as off meta but still viable? Like face tappers? Like Kedda? Like PPSA? PPSH less so, but like... Yeah, Kedda, MP5 of like various varieties. I would say. Those would be off meta but still work. Shotguns are off. I mean, shotguns are still kind of off meta. Like, shotguns definitely aren't meta, but can work. What else is off meta? Like, honestly, 545 with BS and 60 rounder. That's actually really cheap to run. It's off meta. It works. Just have some issues longer range. Good afternoon. Hello, Saki. Group that killed me with some event thing. Oh, maybe. If there was the cracked scabs, which are up by the island on Lighthouse. Those ones will just like kill you instantly. They've got like, they're sort of like almost like radar AI nearly. And they like weave from side to side, so it's really hard to kill them. You're on 5 before. Should have been 7, but you're on 6, so the SMG doesn't work. Yeah, I thought I should have been 1 higher. So maybe it doesn't work, the SR2M. It's not on the wiki either. I need to go back and check. SMG is not on the wiki list. No, indeed. It's fine. We'll find 4 more. I'm pretty sure the sniper one did count. Did we check? Oh. I don't know how that killed him. I don't feel like I was actually shooting at him properly there. I felt like some of these shots, I feel like I'm not hitting them, and then they die. And then the ones that I miss are the ones that I think feel like I was like dead on. I don't know, something weird's going on. At least it feels weird. Maybe it's just me, I'm not sure. There's definitely shots that I feel like I'm not going to hit, and then they do. Very odd behaviour. Yeah, so now we're on... Now on 7, so we need 3 more. What time is it? 25. What's our energy looking like? 36, not great. Not terrible. Yeah, get lost. Just the one? Sometimes there's more than one down here. I mean, I guess they do spy. Like, if they're looking directly at you... Oh, here we go. Okay, we're going to get closer. There is another one in there. Start the area with 4. I got 3 kills. That would be 7. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I've seen 3. Didn't he die? I don't think so. Are we farming the SB8? I'm not going to hunt for Shallow Guards for it. I'm going to hunt it on the Flea. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I think he died. 9? Yeah, just one more. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Right, what have we got on this one? This is not a 5 still, fine. Talkie got it from them today, from Mashallah Guards. Yeah, you can do that. I feel like I want to. I feel like I'd rather just try and get it on the flea market, honestly. Like, how long did it take him? Yeah, I got a way to refresh fast, don't worry. Check gas station for the last one. They spawn there a bunch. Completed! It was a player scav. He's probably going to hate me. But I wasn't exit camping, I was there on purpose, I swear. I'm telling you. Honest governor, I was there on purpose. There we go. How much is a stupid machete in the Flea? It's not even... You just can't get it, right? That's the thing. They just don't even appear. Of the times you managed to kill the guards, maybe 5 to 10? Huh. I had to kill 11... Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay, it did count. We just lost count. It did count. We only killed 10 scabs. I think he just spawned. Would that make you... Was that an infill camper? Spawn camper. Hey, Mr. Beef, what's the objective on the question right now? You have to kill 10 scavs on every location other than labs using RUAF gear. We've done factory. We've done Lighthouse. We've now done Shoreline. We need to do reserve, customs, interchange, woods, and streets. I think. It's a lot. Where should we go next? Should we go woods? Stupid machete. We'll try again for a second. I feel like as more people realise they're valuable, more might come up on the Flea as well. Spent 4 hours last night trying to snipe. Killed a Charlotte 6 times, not seen one. No. 80 grand? Come off it. Got a machete yet? No. We've still got to complete the scav stuff, so I'm not actually like super fast. I just give it a go every now and then. Woods. Yeah, can't appreciate that map a lot this wipe. It's actually, like, Woods is pretty good. I like Woods. I kind of preferred it pre-expansion, but never mind. Quick refresh don't work for me. Literally. Flea market. Oh, I mean, that's no way I'm going to get that one. Flea market. Traders. Flea. Don't touch anything. You can just now press space. That's all you do. They're coming up relatively often, though. I think people realise that they're worthwhile now. But they're actually coming up pretty regularly. Just have to be fast. I'm not being quick enough because I'm like not really paying attention. Pumpkin station keys are also selling for whatever you put them up for. They're at least a bit more like you might actually get those more regularly. I don't know if I'm not sure if I have one. Probably not. Tab, not space. Whatever works. Maybe I've got something rebound. I don't know. Space takes me to the main menu. Doesn't for me. How would you rate this wipe in comparison with the others? This wipe sucked. This wipe has been absolutely appalling compared to the other wipes. But I say that because of all the technical issues that we had at the beginning. Like, it's probably been the single worst wipe for the technicals in the game that I've so far played. But, you know, that's fine, right? It's fine. Hopefully in the next one will be a bit better. Invisible players and all sorts of other guff. It was not a good wipe for that kind of thing. And that kind of spoiled it. Honestly, they kind of ruined it a bit. But it's fine. It is no biggie. Right, so let's eat and drink. That's just I'm just being honest. That's just the way it is. I had fun. It doesn't mean I didn't have fun, but compared to the other wipes, it's just not. Like, this one was super scuffed. And I think most people will agree. Right. Scav killing time. New to Tarkov, by the way, just bought it. I already lost everything. Learn more. Learn more like scav and or PMC stash runs. That's the easiest way. Sound bugs maybe quick performance traders. Yeah, the sound was really bad. Invisible players, like switch got loaded, be unkillable. Yeah, it wasn't very good. It's a lot better now, but the beginning of the wipe was just atrocious. So, right, let's press the buttons and do this next one. I think we've only got time for this like woods raid, and then we're going to be probably going to be heading off. I think. Can't wait for the new bugs with Unity 2021. Usually they fix those quite quick. It's not that bad. Only for Charlotte guards? I think it's just for Charlotte guards. Don't forget the flashlight bug. True. So yeah, I don't think this wipe was very good. But like BSG know it as well. And hopefully this is the low. You know, we've gone through the low. They released streets. Like, if there was any, I think this is the reason why we're getting this wipe late. If anything. Because they learnt their lesson from this current wipe now. And they released half the maps without the audio mapping being completed. So rather than leaving in Steam audio for those maps, maybe that was technically too difficult, I don't know. But they just like did Oculus audio with just no audio mapping for those other maps, which I think is kind of inexcusable. Like, it was pretty bad that happened. It took them like a month to get all of that at least in. Street's still unplayable without top end PC. Kinda. We're still waiting for the FPS fixes. Thing is, though, it's like That's kind of how the wipe should have started. The position that we're in now is kind of how the wipe should have begun, if you know what I mean. So things are improving, and things are getting better. It's sad that the streets... Because we were talking about the streets patch and the streets wipe for years, and it's a bit sad that it ended up just getting blown up, you know? By bad performance and other glitches, invisible players, and all sorts, desync, networking, whatever. But like, yeah, now like audio is vastly improved. Networking is vastly improved for the most part. Streets is a bit better. Not for most people still. It's just like the people who were unplayable before, it's only a couple of them can now play it, but it's better than it was. So hopefully with these FPS fixes, then I'm optimistic for the future. I think it'll be okay. We've got through the hard part of the audio. The audio thing, like the initial audio, was always going to be really, really tough to get through. And the fact that they managed to do something about desync, like I didn't think that they were ever going to do a desync patch. So I was actually positive, like genuinely surprised that they put something through for that, if I'm honest. You getting green card later? I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to wait for somebody else to open the door. Streets needs a fix? Yeah, it does. They said they were going to do it. The patch that they brought through, the 13.1 technical patch, was supposed to introduce material improvements in FPS, which they silently removed from the list, right? Which I made a video about because I didn't want them just like sliding that under the radar. But apparently it's coming partly with the next patch, partly in between the two patches, and partly with the December patch. We'll see. Hopefully the Unity HDRP changes in 2021 will improve FPS. I mean, whenever I've like, I don't think the Unity 21 changes on their own will improve FPS, as far as I understand it. But it might give them some extra flexibility to do something like that. Yeah, maybe. But from the way that I understand it, I don't think Unity itself will actually do anything for FPS, unfortunately. Decent patch blindsided me. Yeah, it was good. Honestly, a positive surprise. Is it worth starting these 15 quests now? A lot of the quests are like, talk to this guy, you know? They're not actually that hard, necessarily. There's a couple of quests that are hard in the list. Like, the first three are all kind of the same thing. Find the area, get the Odoblos N, kill 2 of the scavs. That's basically quest 1 and 2, I think. Find the laptop. That's actually pretty easy, relatively speaking. You just have to get into, like, the front of Lighthouse and then grab the laptop and then leave. So that's actually quite straightforward. Kill the goons is easier than you might think because you don't actually have to survive in that raid. And then like 5 bitcoins, depends on whether you got Bitcoin farm or not, or whether you got them saved up, as to how hard that is. Then after that, it's you just kind of skip through after that, I think. Like part 6 and 7. Which one's so 6 is the Bitcoin one, I think. And then 7 is a nothing quest, you just talk to Peacekeeper. And then 8 is this one, RUAF gear, which is just takes time. It's not that hard. You're killing scavs. It's like peacekeeping mission, but for Russian armed forces gear. So I don't think that's too bad. I don't think it's terrible, honestly. But then they get kind of hard later on. Parts 11 and 12 are Lightkeeper tasks to give you access to Lightkeep if you didn't have access to him before. If you did do Lightkeep, you don't have to do those parts. So it's not like, I don't know, it's not like, oh, there's like 15 like rock solid tasks that you have to complete. I don't feel like it's quite like that. And there's a one. I like sniper scavs because they're pretty much, you know, you just go and kill them. They're in the same spot always. Oh no. Stop making me slide. Go down to village. Don't feel like any follow-up tasks should be on the streets. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. This is kind of gnarly for a lot of people. So I don't know. I think it's worth giving it a try. It depends on whether they change the Machete thing. I'm almost banking on them changing it, sort of. Like, we'll probably end up buying it off the Flea or something, but like, I think there's a good chance they change it, honestly. It's a pretty obnoxious quest. Haven't heard any shots from down here. I think we were close enough to have heard it, if there were any. Maybe. Maybe not. Interesting. That's over at med camp, I think. That kind of way. Don't see any scavs. Let's just triple check there's not anyone up here. Is there a timer delay? A global. So if you're starting late, there won't be any timer delay for you. So you can just whittle through them. Whip through them. However you want to call it. Hope we don't get shot. He dead? He is dead. Is that Scav? PMC. Oh, poor man. I'm sad a bit. Poor dude. Poor man's out here for some food. He didn't even hear me. I just got nuked. Yeah. Oh, I can't see him at all. Got some real shouts this time. These days. See if I can see him from this angle. Ah! Oh, God! It's karma. I can't see him at all. There we go. That's better, but what the hell? Classic woods, am I right? I mean, that probably didn't do anything to my armor, really. Oh, a little bit, not much. Come back. Yeah, they don't have some death rattles now. Crazy. Oh, yeah, no, I'm sad about that little guy. The 5. Timmy Lunchbox. I know, it's just not... He had HP loaded? He did, yeah. He could have messed me up. Hiding from the chads. Classic village nightmare scenario, exactly. That was all of us first 100 hours. Like, he didn't even hear me. Did he have a headset on? I'm not even sure if he had a headset on. It just makes me sad, honestly. Just makes... He actually brought this in as well. He brought the squash and the water in. He was managing his resources. He was doing everything he was supposed to do. He had no ears on. Yeah, so maybe he wouldn't have heard me then. Ears are like even more of an advantage now than they ever were. Actually insane. HP loaded horrible kit late wipe. That's the view's best kit. The suppressed SKS. I mean, hell, I've been there, right? I've spent most of this, the last end of this wipe playing hardcore. Right, so that's 4. Like, a suppressed SKS is no joke when you're playing hardcore. It really isn't. So actually, should we check the pockets for everything? I guess I probably don't really care, do I? $10K, all right. All right, so I can jump to that. Is that too far? Yeah. We're gonna. Jeez. That was real players. Pretty sure. Can I jump over that? Maybe not. Someone just get annihilated over here. I heard someone get headshot. Actually kind of annoying to get out of here, not gonna lie. Get over this. Guessing not. Doesn't bode well that there's a gunshot there. Can you see it? Can you like legitimately and seriously not jump out of here? You have to use the gate. Jump backwards. I don't think that's going to work on this one. Right, I think you need to have already completed Lightkeeper to complete the last line. You don't have to, because you unlock Lightkeeper through the quest. I cannot jump out of here. That's honestly the worst thing ever. That is actually really annoying. I feel like whoever it is quite far away though. Like over here somewhere. We just have to golden star it up and just run. Lucifer charges starts and manages to jump out. We're just gonna run. Alright, here we go. That's a bullet there. Someone's like sniping all the way from over there. You can get out of here though. And I intend to. Right. So yeah, it was either Sunken Village was one option. The other option is to go all the way back up to the medical camp. What have we got as our exfil? I guess we're going to go to the medical camp because if we go up to Sunken, then we've got to go past Mr. Sniper. Milk in an outhouse. Good idea to pick it up and drink it. You understood the assignment correctly. Yeah, that guy like domed somebody else, I'm pretty sure. There was a classic helmet headshot sound that came from the man who was outside our area. Sometimes the best option is just to rub a heat balm on your lips and just sprint, you know? That's just usually the best option in certain circumstances. You don't know where they are? Golden star on the lips. Sprinting legs on the hips. Good amount of scavs over by the old factory. The old factory? Where's the old factory? You're kidding me. I think that bounced off. That's my bloody M995. I'll have you know. Old station? Yeah, the old train station. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean now. We shall try. They stopped spawning here for ages and then they put the spawns back, which is nice. 14 and then outskirts. Yeah, I agree. Good play. Looks like just the one. Oh, that's great, isn't it? Somebody over by med camp nading. Why? No one ever did that for me. Scavs at Ammo Shack. Yeah, that's a good place. That's normally where I go for my kills on scavs. So we'll head over. Ah! Ooh, my stamina. Ow. My tummy! He was there, just hidden. Going through the grass here is just like really annoying. Also, it's nice looking over a rock line. You know, you need to you want to be looking around rocks to kill scavs. Ends up being so painful. I'll try and like get up here or something. Go to this rock line. Maybe it's actually in the thing then. Let's see. Oh, he's over there somewhere. I can't really hear him. Because then I can just hear him. I can't actually see him. Get in the building, maybe it'll be okay. Maybe I should have gone in there before. Bloodhounds? No. No, it's not them. At least I'm pretty sure it's not. Ah! Okay, that scared the crap out of me. It's a very dark corner, okay? I wasn't expecting it. It's all under control. We're not flustered, it's fine. Lighthouse can still spawn? I think so, yeah. Love the scavs. Love them. Gold. Getting trolled bad by M995 yesterday, trying to farm rogues. Yeah, damage mitigation does hurt over long range. No radar confirmed. Oh, yeah. Like that needed confirming. Cool. Okay. We carry on. How many have we got now? 6. We need another 4. What time is it? 20 minutes. Well, we could do 4 in 20 minutes, I'm sure. We've got no energy considerations or anything because we picked up our, poor boy's stuff, so doing okay on that front. Let's go to medcamp, see what we can find. Existing ScavTalk recently been good for jump scares, that's for sure. What? Who's firing a massive gun over there? It's that direction. That's probably Sawmill, but there's a lot of echo on it. Probably quite far away, but let's see. Probably like that top edge of Sawmill, I would imagine. Okay. Yeah, I reckon we could get another 4. No, you saw him in radar and acted like you scared. Yes, clearly. Man, I wish I was that good of an actor. Can you imagine? I'm not even sure if I'd be capable of doing that. Like, in all seriousness. Okay, well, the scav's in there. Good to know. Try not to get tunnel visioned. Make sure we don't just beeline it towards these guys. Ah! Oh, ow! That could have ended badly. VSS. These things, the shroud doodad. Shroud doodad's pretty good. Splint. I remember when that first came in and everyone was just like scared to death every time anybody dropped any gun. It was hilarious. It was funny. Actually, we should probably reload this gun. Yeah, let's reload it. No, they don't have to be in one raid. No, no. They could be over multiple, which does make it a lot easier. We're using some of our 995, but it's alright. Okay, he's been killed and stripped previously. As has this guy. You never know when one will suddenly appear with the machete. Yeah, I think these are... Looks like it's pretty done though. I'm gonna go over the beach now. We'd have to remember there were some big shots up here, so there could be a sniper man around. And based on where he was before, I predict that he would probably be up this bit or the next little divot. In fact, given that we've got lots of energy to spare, I think we're going to go do a little goldie right now. Because we're going to be making a mad dash across the beach. continue our hunt. Let's just make sure that we don't... Oh, that's actually much further up that way now. Okay. That was the big gun. What's that? Maybe a tree? A tree texture? I thought maybe it was a pair of glasses for a second. Sometimes you get people, you know, the floating glasses. It's not that. I think our dudes moved like round us, but I think we'll probably fine, but let's see. Good to know for when I don't reach it. Getting to this point isn't like impossibly difficult, I would say. Once that cheats is a big issue. I mean, cheats are going to be a problem in every FPS ever. In Tarkov, it's kind of at a, I don't know, it's a managed level, I think, now. You're tired of such everyone's cheating? Indeed. Your best bet is just to not worry about it. Quentin reports every death that kills him had eyes. Well, some people are just like that. Some people just need an outlet that isn't them to blame their deaths on. You know what? Some people are just like that. That's just the way they're programmed. That's fine. I have a friend like that. R25. Not bad. Okay, let's carry on. Right, where are the scavs in this blasted area? This bit is actually horrible. Until you can get into the position for the long range shooting, this bit actually is kind of nasty. The scavs just appear out of nowhere. I only really feel confident doing this with this weapon and this armor, but even still, you can still get head eyes out of literally nowhere. It's pretty... it's pretty awful. Okay, doesn't look like there's any here. Interesting. No, that's the dead scav. What about scav house? There's one. There's two, in fact. Not the four we need. There's one coming right to left. Actually, is he stationary? We'll range it to 100. That's probably about right for this ammo type. I wish I had 5.5A1 actually, but never mind. Oh. There's one. Dude's far though. Could be P-scav too. Pretty good gun for crap armor. Yeah, it could be hardcore. Where were these two scavs? Then, eh? Pretty much stock SR. Yeah, pretty much with attack 30. Oh. Now. Ah, there we go. That's the range. I see. Nice. Now there was one more over on this side somewhere. If we can kill him, then we only need one more kill. I think. Oh no, we need one more. We just need one more kill. One just walked into Scav house. Is there a dude there? Hey! There we go. Stockhouse at 25 is cool. I agree. We are outskirts, aren't we? Yeah, we are. That'd be a classic. Another man that brought lunch. Exactly. And eat your lunch on the way out. Not planting PMCs around this area? Yeah, me too. This is like the old woods hunting ground as well. So, I do in particular like it. It's sort of one of my real comfort areas of the map. So I enjoy it a lot. One and Suko, no! Oh my word. Woods is a walking sim. You need the lunch. Yeah, was he a scav or something? Oh no, he was a PMC, wasn't he? We just had one extra kill compared to what I thought, but anyway, it's fine. Love SL25, but scope wiggle drives me nuts. Is that for the TAC 30 in particular, you mean? Great! Nice one! Oh, good stuff. Well, we got through half of it. These ones always just take some time, you know? The factory bit was the one that really started to kill us. It took us ages. Lighthouse, at least we had to only do it twice, but... yeah, I killed it. I feel sorry for this guy, Portieri OW. Big boss. Well, he just got 102 to the stomach. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Grizzly slug. I went to do my tough guy quest without actually re-accepting my tough guy quest. I thought some PSAs have won those, so that's nice. I hate it when you do that. That's the worst ever. The little wiggle with any scope when you zoom it around. Oh, I see. Some guns don't seem to do it as much. Yeah, death mostly caused by lack of map knowledge and camping corners when you should push. Took him 3 months to complete Friend from the West. Look, it takes time, right? To learn how to do this stuff. Not easy. When you first start. We managed to fill our stash with just like garbage gear. I don't know how we've done that. Sell this. I never use the pilgrims because they're just like big and big and blue. What do you got in here? BCP. Maybe he was a hardcore guy or something along those lines. I'm not really sure. Ultra 5 though is nice suppressor. Not too shabby. More water, bit of MRE. Cool. So, yeah, where we're up to. Not Mr. Peacekeeper, or not proper Peacekeeper. So we go to him. We have got to do reserve, customs, interchange, and streets. Now, streets should be really easy. There's a billion scavs. You can basically just go underground on streets and kill 10 in there easily. Interchange shouldn't be too hard, but we might have to run around inside for a bit. Maybe Ollie. Customs is actually probably going to be quite annoying because there's so many players on customs. And reserve also should be okay, because you can just kind of spend time like above ground, outside, and that should be alright. I think customs is probably going to be the most annoying, if I'm honest. I really do think that's going to be the worst of the ones we have remaining, but broadly speaking, it's not too bad. We got rid of the irritating ones that I find are most painful. Right. Right. Well, it's been a blast. I'll be back on Thursday for sure. I'm going to be making some more vid stuff for the weekend. But let us go and see who is around. You know what? We could go and raid a very bad scav because he's a fun guy. He's a funny guy. We'll go raid him. But thanks for all the support, everybody. It's been fun doing these events. I do hope that we managed to get through to do the Machete. I hope BSG change it. I might actually release a video today. I'll be working on a video today about how I think that the Machete thing sucks and it locks out a lot of the player base, which is what the fun of this is, that everybody thinks they might be able to go and get the extra lines, but like the Machete thing just locks everyone out and it's awful and it's rubbish. So I might actually release a video today rather than tomorrow because I think it's timely and I think it's important. So hopefully they get that changed soon, give us some kind of way to get it. Because like the Bitcoins, you can do it, right? Whereas like the Machete, you can't. So I want everybody to have access to this and to be able to participate in this end event. They're going to stop it in its tracks after being really fun and have great momentum otherwise. So we're going to do that. So yeah, let's until then, I will be I'll be on Thursday. Thank you for the 100 bits, Mangled. And I will see you all hopefully then. Otherwise, take care and enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll catch you around in a bit. Bye, guys.